Good evening, everybody. We are live. Cheers to everyone. Thank you for stopping in tonight. Um, Looking to have some fun this evening. So, have some friends on screen here. And again, if anybody could post the link, I guess, here in a little bit for people to hop on. We don't have to do it now, but in a little bit we can post that link. But cheers, everyone. Thank you so much. So tonight we are celebrating the channel hitting 4 years, which is kind of crazy. Um, I didn't realize it until I went back and looked at one of my videos, and I was like, "Wow, I started in June 4 years ago." Like what? So yeah, that's a good way to celebrate. So 4 years for the channel, and then so this upcoming Friday is my birthday, but I figured we just do the live here tonight. So rather than that following Monday. So thank you everyone for stopping in. I do want to say hi to a couple folks here real quick. I still haven't got a mouse. I got to get a mouse so I stop shaking the screen. Mark S is in the house. Cheers, Mark. Good to see you. Top Dog is here. Cheers, my friend. Good to see you. Eric Gunderson. Hey. Cheers, one and all. Cheers, Eric. Good to see you, man. Eric, I did get your email, so I'll follow up with you on that, Eric. Thank you. Mark Mace, cheers, my friend. Slapshots Roadhouse, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Roy R does cocktails. Good evening. Good to see you. Jerry Black. Jerry Black was the winner of my Sagamore flight. That'll be going out here soon, Jerry. Just waiting for the last little box of sample bottles to arrive here because it's gonna be quite a bit coming to you, buddy. Renee Pete's in the house. Cheers, Renee. Good to see you. Peter B's in the house. Cheers, my friend. Shauna Marie D. Cheers, everyone. Happy birthday, Dusty. Thank you very much, Shauna. Much appreciated. 41 times around, man. It's been 41 times. I feel a little older, but not gonna lie. JG, cheers, buddy. 877. Happy birthday now. Eric Damaris in the house, of course. Kim S is here. Cheers. We got Drift and Drams here as well, guys. In case you didn't know. Medium Ugly's in the house. Cheers, man. Good to see you. Whoops. William Reynolds. Cheers, man. Good to see you. Gary Franks is in the house. Cheers. Jeffrey Wack is in the house. Cheers, Jeff. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you. Joe Graves, cheers, buddy. Happy birthday. You don't know the day we're 50. Thank you. I feel it. Let's see here. Darrell Stewart, cheers, man. Good to see you. MJ is in the house. Cheers. Says happy birthday, Dan. Thank you very much, MJ. Much appreciated. I'm still catching up with Peter White. What's going on, man? Good to see you. All right. I think we are caught up, guys. So tonight, we are going to do some giveaways for tonight. So we're going to crack a couple bottles here tonight. Actually, I brought a couple of them with me that we're going to do a sample giveaway for tonight, guys. So I was debating on what to crack. I wanted to crack something. So I brought a couple of things here. So I got a Waterford. This is not something that you see every day. Definitely pretty. Again, I love the old labels, but it's a Waterford. Bottled in Kentucky. That's kind of hard to see. It's out of Chase Distilling Company. It's a full quart, and we're gonna crack this guy open tonight. So it's out of Bardstown, Kentucky. We're gonna crack that. I also have some samples to give away of the Kentucky Tavern, the pineapple bottle, bottled in bond. I do have. I was able to get a hold of Bourbon of the Week's Blue Note pick. It's called Boozy Fruit. So I was able to get a hold of one of those. So we're going to crack that tonight as well. And we got Hemingway Rye. So I'm interested to try this. I'm going to review it. So they sent this to me. It's a blend of straight rye whiskeys finished in rum-seasoned Oloroso sherry casks. And it's obviously MGP rye, 9-year, and then 4-year Kentucky rye. So we'll get into that. Then also, I think I'm going to sample out the rest of this cream of Kentucky.
Oh, wow.
Because I love you guys. So we're going to sample out the rest of this cream of Kentucky here. It's a
It's
beautiful
a pretty bottle.
Oh, yeah. It's got the engraving. It's hard to see on there, but it's got like little corn on there and whatnot. Kind of hard to see, but it's a really nice bottle. So I think we're going to sample out the rest of that. Maybe 3 2-ounce pours, maybe something like that. We'll see. But anyway, it's going to be fun. We're going to have some giveaways in here. Richie Z is in the house. Cheers. Krista Ginsburg's here. Cheers. Good to see you. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Kathy Graves is here. Thank you very much. Good to see you, Kathy. Tim Cornet's here. Happy birthday, Dan. Celebrating the Dusty debut on my glass. Hey, man, I appreciate that. I didn't bring that bottle with me.
And it's so funny. I was going to say we could just end the night on that because I'm sure most of the people in chat have that bottle. I have.
Wait, actually, you know what? I might actually have. There might be one in the other room. Actually, that's still sealed. I got to look. There's stuff everywhere over here. It's really bad.
It happens.
Huh?
I said it happens.
It does. It does happen. It's like it's starting to spread out into the living room and like the kitchen, and
it's like fungus.
It is like fungus. Tony Tuto's in the house. Cheers. Good to see you. But again, guys, thank you so much. Again, so there's gonna be a lot of different giveaways tonight. So I'm gonna put the little banner up here. Which one is it? There we go. All right, cool. So tonight, the Turks and Eric planned something for me here. I'm gonna guess it's all the same thing. I'm probably wrong, but that would be insane if that was
6 different picks of George Dickel Tabasco.
Oh my god. Paul P is in the house. Cheers, man. Good to see you. Yeah, so what is it? 6? I got 5 Glens, and I have this like funky. It's not even a real Copita. It's like a thick wine imitation one. It's really weird. It's like very heavy though.
So you're saying you came prepared?
Yes, this time I did. What are we gonna start the night out with? What's everybody drinking out there? What is everybody drinking out there? What do you guys want to get into?
That's what I'm starting with.
Ethan's starting with some Pursuit United Oak Collection bourbon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I started with Wild Turkey 101, of course, but
yeah.
Which
one?
It's a 2015 that I have.
Okay.
I got like a big 1 liter bottle, so I like to drink a lot of it.
JG with the $10 super chat. JG, thank you so much, man. That'll be
Ethan's keeping track for you, Dan.
Oh, all right, thank you. All right. Do you all know how that goes? Yeah.
You try real hard.
I do. I really do. And at the end of the next day, I look at my notes and I'm like, what did I write? I have no idea what I wrote down. That's why I went to Patreon. I was like, if I owe you guys samples, let me know so I can pair it with like what I think I need to send out still. Because gets a little hard to remember. So, Top Dog says a 1792 store pick. Roy Ardas Cocktails has an Eagle Rare. Nice Eagle Rare pick.
And I can just see you like the next day looking at your notebook and like being like, all right, got what everybody owes me. And you look down at it and it's like, it says like, this whiskey is good. And there was so much of it.
There's some chicken scratch on there. We'll say that. So.
I'm sure there's 3 lines of penises at the end too.
Yes, all different sizes. I'm drinking Old Forester Birthday in your honor, Dan. Oh, nice, Renee. That's a damn good pour. There, Saucy Shane is in the house. Big Vic is in the house. Cheers, guys. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. William Hall, cheers. Oh, happy birthday. Congrats, Dusty. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Jerry Black, sipping the EC18. Christopher David, cheers. Good to see you. Tony Two Toes with a $10 super chat. Thank you, man. In it to win it. Love the sag, man. Thank you. That is, I think the more I have an open bottle at my house, like the more I drink on that, I really do. Like, I really do like it. It's really good. Just an FYI, too, now that I think about it. So, I got back in touch with Jay from Shared Pour, and he was actually thinking about taking a trip down to Kentucky in either August or September to do a pick. And he was like, "Hey, would you want to do one with me?" And I was like, "Well, of course. Why wouldn't I?" So I'm thinking that we're going to wind up doing a pick together. So I just got to get some more details figured out about how many people we can kind of bring down and whatnot. But once we get that figured out and I get that information, then I will obviously share it with everyone. But I thought that's pretty cool to be able to do one with Jay from Sherport.
Yeah, that is very cool.
Yes. Because he said he's ready to do one anyway. So I was like, hey, medium ugly. I gave away a sample on Dusty's stream last week. Yes. I think was that with the one from Vic, Eric? I can't remember. Was that the one for me? Like I said, I know I have stuff to send out still, a couple things. So having a 291 sample that the Turk sent me a while back, says JG. Very nice. Mark Mace with a $20 super chat. Mark, thank you, man. That is much appreciated. Happy birthday, Dan. Please award my entries to Richie Z. Very kind to you, Mark. Thank you so much for the super chat. Again, much appreciated. And thank you for donating that to the Z man. So Big Vic with a $20 super chat. Vic, thank you. Feliz Navidad, amigo. Just kidding. Love you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, Vic. Much appreciated, guys. And listen, we're going to open it up here in a little bit. As soon as I try to get through some of these for anybody who is willing to hop on. Again, much appreciated, guys. Christopher Dave with a $20 super chat. Chris, thank you so much. Much appreciated, man. And hopefully we get to meet up soon, Chris. It's been a little bit. But all you guys are in it to win it. So I'll show you. Yeah. So we'll go through some of the samples that we will be doing tonight. So Bourbon Bill's in the house. Happy birthday. Thank you, man. Zayas Fee, happy birthday, Dan. Cheers. All. Cheers. Mr. Jiggs. Cheers, man. Good to see you. All right. We are caught up. All right. Let me get these things poured here. All right. So from my understanding, C is the last sample.
That is correct.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And we've got everything here. We're going to drink right along with you. So.
All right. Now, is there like a rhyme or reason to this?
It's your birthday.
Yeah, it's your birthday.
Yeah.
So what do I got to do?
What we did was the challenge questions on these are like extra hard because it's your birthday.
Oh,
but because it's your birthday, we're going to give you a full 45 seconds on the timer, okay?
Full 45 seconds on the timer. All right.
I'm just kidding. It's just a blind to enjoy, buddy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Am I guessing if it's like bourbon, rye, proof, anything like that?
Guess whatever you want.
What
if
do
you
you
want
want
to
to
guess
guess?
something.
Yeah,
but
what do
just-
you want to guess on them?
Oh, shit.
I was thinking you would just enjoy and then just rank what you liked. Like good
Yeah.
old-fashioned.
Okay, I can do that. That works. Man, you guys wrap these things good. Oh, my God.
Whose is that? Is that mine or the Turks?
That is the Turks. I'm so confused by your samples, Eric, because I got letters and numbers on them.
No, the one has a question mark on it
I know.
because it's questionable.
It's questionable. Great.
I'll explain that later. We're not going to drink that tonight, though, just so everybody knows.
We're what? What is it? We're not doing that?
We're not going to drink that tonight. There's kind of a funny story behind it if you want to hear while we're pouring.
Oh, shit.
So what I did is I had a bunch of bottles that I haven't been drinking and everything like that like you're just sitting there and everything. So what I wanted to do was do like this big blend of all this stuff that's just sitting around because I either just don't go to it or maybe it's not so good. And I wanted to try and figure out something with it, finish it, try and make something more palatable out of what I had there of the ingredients. Nothing scientific about when I was doing it, really just, pouring stuff in and trying to make it good. So after a long time of blending this and tasting it along the way at the end, and there was no more room left in the bottle. And it's, first of all, it's a 1.75 liter bottle. It's not even just a regular size bottle. So I was like, I actually think that this is decent. I'm good with this. And then, so I poured it in for you guys because I was like, I'm going to have these guys drink it sometime and just give me feedback, not knowing what it was. But I hadn't tasted it since then. So I went back and I tasted it the other day, and it is fucking terrible.
Oh,
Drain pour that shit. Do not even drink it.
Oh, my God.
So now you know
It's-
what's in the question mark glass, Dan.
Yeah,
It's very questionable.
it's
It's very
questionable.
questionable.
Yeah, questionable. Yeah. I felt bad. I was like, I can't believe I sent this to people that I consider my friends.
Yeah. Thank God we're not getting to it tonight. Jesus.
If you want a punishment pour it, Dan, if you're just like really unhappy with yourself at some point, you can just pour it on up for that, you know?
All right. So we're doing this, and we're gonna do. So we're just gonna kind of put them in order, right? They all look like the same color, Eric, in the Turks. They all look the same.
Well,
I mean, it could mean they're all the same thing, or it could not.
I was noticing that as I was pouring them all too. I was like, they all are pretty similar.
yeah. They all look like good whiskey to me.
Yeah.
They smell good. PTFE or electrical tape sealant of choice. I don't know. I don't know.
We've started using grafting tapes. It's so dang cheap, and it
Yeah.
helps well.
Yeah, that's what I use.
Sandeep Chima in the house. Cheers, man. Medium ugly says, I think Dan needs a birthday hat for this. I should have brought something, my little sombrero or something, you know. Spicing it up a little bit. John Crans, man. Cheers. Good to see you, bud. Sarah's in the house. Cheers. Dan, what's the problem with opening those samples? Keith Thompson with a $10 super chat says, in for a couple. Cheers. Cheers, buddy. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. All right, guys, let's get into this. Cheers, everyone, again. Thank you so much
Cheers.
for joining me here tonight. So we're going to get into sample A, right? Yep, sample A. Cheers, guys. It smells good. I definitely want to try the Hemingway rye tonight just to see what that's about. Has anybody in the chat had the Hemingway rye? Just curious.
Mm-mm.
If anybody's had that yet.
Is that affiliated with Pilar Rum?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's I think that's where Jacob Call went. And then I believe his father, if I'm not mistaken.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I believe his father too.
Yeah, I mean, they make really solid rums. I mean, I've had better high-end rums, but Pilar is really good for the price point.
Looks like Eric Gunderson might have had it. He just said yes. So.
Or then he said, a sherry finish.
That's a lot of sexy on one screen.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah,
the one
sherry
mine-
finish expression.
Yeah.
Yes, it is sherry finish. Eric, what did you think of it? That's got to be a rye, right? A lot of burns though. God damn. That's my first drink today though. So
Fair.
These may all be blended with Everclear. Maybe.
That one felt like it. God damn. Good thing I took my friggin' heartburn medicine this morning.
Yeah. Dude, the nose on this is fantastic on A.
It is.
Don't play around with me now, guys. It is. It smells good.
Yeah, we didn't mess around when it came to this wine, Dan.
I think you guys did.
We actually didn't.
I
No?
know that. Not for your birthday.
Jerry Black with a $25 super chat. Jerry, thank you so much. Says happy birthday, Dan. Ethan, give 5 entries to Katie.
Jerry
So-
Black, that's so sweet.
Yeah. While I
That is very
appreciate it, it's not really fair with us running the giveaway, Jerry.
Oh yeah, because no wheel.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Me probably says hiccups in 3, 2, 1. You know what? I might get the hiccups tonight. I don't know how I didn't get the hiccups on the last live. I don't understand that, but I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't just sleep all day after that. That was rough.
And nosing water by the end of this pour, I'm going to guess, or not this pour, the end of this flight.
Probably, yeah, yeah. This tastes like something I recently had. Unless I'm just going crazy. Huh.
So you think it's a rye, you were saying?
I mean, if it kind of tastes like it, yeah. Not the back of the palate, but the front does.
There's a ton of rye spice on it for sure.
Yeah.
But the nose is fantastic.
Yeah, it's weird. Like it's like certain parts taste like rye, and other parts just taste like a bourbon. It's kind of strange. All right, I'm gonna move on to letter B now, right? This is B, right? Yes. Okay. B. The only thing that's changed is C at the end.
Correct.
Oh boy, that's not good. Starting already.
Did you guys get a little citrus on like the tail end of the nose at all, or is
On
that just
B?
me? Or no, an A. Sorry.
Yeah, there was some sort of citrusy note.
Okay.
That I was getting.
It's like a citrus oil, heavily condensed.
Eric Gunderson with a $30 super chat. Jesus, Eric, thank you so much. Happy birthday. An entry for Richie Z, one for Shauna, and one for Saucy Shane. Oh, thank you so much, Eric Gunderson. Much appreciated, sir. Again, guys, thank you all. Again, we're gonna have some really cool giveaways tonight. I was really trying to debate on like what to open, what to sample out, just something that was a little different from the norm. I mean, I got a ton of different stuff at the house, and it's just like bringing it over here and then sometimes swapping it out and just figuring out like, some different things to crack. I was thinking about cracking Booker's Rye, and I was like, do I want to do that? I don't know.
Yeah, wait till we're in person to do that, Dan. Come on.
Oh, just in person. All right.
Yep.
Tim Corney with the $10 super chat just because Dusty Dan is so cool. Thank you, Tim. Much appreciated, man. Thank you. Renee P with a $20 super chat. Please give these to Top Dog. You got it, man. Thank you so much, Renee. Much appreciated. And I hope you enjoy that birthday bourbon pour. Renee, what year is that from? I meant to ask you. I don't know if you put that in the chat. I can't remember. I don't remember seeing the year. There's the hiccups. Yeah, Mark, after the first one, that's a bad sign. That's a bad
Top
sign.
Dogs and Renee's anniversary. I think this
Yes,
weekend.
it was. Yep, I saw those pictures. That's a long, was it 29 years?
I think that's what I read.
Man,
Yeah.
Anniversary.
Top Dog, $10 super chat. Happy anniversary, Renee. Yes, guys, happy anniversary. Hopefully here in a little bit, love to have you on and have everybody wish you happy anniversary in person. So, so Jerry Black, the giveaways for Katie are much appreciated, but it's okay. Gotcha. JH, what's going on, JH? Good to see you, man. All right, moving on to B. Are you guys on B with me?
I've just been nosing it.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yes.
It smells like it's finished.
For me, I'm getting like a ton of confectionery sugar.
Yes.
I get that. I also get a grape note in there.
Like a green grape or a purple grape?
Purple grape.
Yeah. I'll see you on your purple grape, Ethan.
Yeah, I get it. I can see it. That smells good.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, man. Wowza.
Oh, Jerry, let's stick it into JG.
Oh, wow.
Gotcha, Jerry.
That's really good, whatever that is.
That is fantastic.
Shit, that's oily too, man. God damn. That's like
that is super oily.
sticking in the glass. Wow. That just engulfs everything in there.
Oh, man.
Sticks to the sides of my cheeks and the soft palate.
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
And that finish, man, it's just oily, like wine finish, just lingering.
Yeah.
That almost tastes like it almost tastes me like it reminds me of like something from Buffalo Trace.
Really? Okay.
I mean,
I
don't know what though. Like there's a weird it's not a cherry. It's not like cherry, but it's almost maybe like a little bit of like black cherry there on the back of the palate for me a little bit. That reminds me of that. So does the nose. Like a pit. That's weird. That's really good though.
I actually really like that.
Yeah.
Like,
It's delicious.
That's got to be something from Buffalo Trace. That's got to be. Sorry, guys, I'm missing the chat here. I'll also give away a 1 ounce sample of Big Vic's Westland pick. Very nice, Eric. Very much appreciated. That's awesome of you. Thank you. So we got that. So we got Eric Gunderson giving away a pick. The birthday bourbon I'm drinking is 2020. Okay. Something fancy like Basil Hayden 10 year. Oh, is that what this is? Basil Hayden 10? Who sent the blind, says Darrell. They actually both sent the blind. Darrell. So it's split. Eric sent
I gave you the D.
You gave me the D and the F, right?
Yep.
Man, I don't know, but B's really good. That might be hard to beat.
You were only 2 samples in, Dan.
I know you got a long way to go.
All right. So now we're going to move on to D because C is the last one. All right. On to letter D. It's got a nice color to it, too. It's oily. Wow, that smells kind of similar to B. A little bit.
Did you hear that?
I did.
It's my little guy. So he's out watching TV while my wife puts the baby to sleep and everything like that. So I tell him yeah, if you really need something, let me know. Otherwise, just hang out and watch TV. So he just came up and just yelled to me for no reason. Of course,
that's great.
Ooh, man.
Sandeep says happy birthday, Dan. Thank you, Sandeep. Much appreciated. Thank you.
The nose on C. My goodness.
There's some kind of similarity to these two somewhere along the lines.
D's proofy.
Wow. That's really good too.
Like peanut butter. A little bit of cherry.
I'll definitely get cherry in there for sure.
I feel like there is a similarity between the two on the back of the palate. I don't know how to describe it, but that's where
I kind of got the black cherry note, a little bit on this one, and I can see it a little bit on here.
Oh man.
Cam Lochner with a $20 super chat says, "Happy birthday, Dan! Give me a little devil dog bark." Oh, cheers, Cam! Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Viking bourbon in the house. Happy birthday, Dusty. Thank you, man. They're all Blanton's picks, says Joe. Oh, God.
Yep. I feel like the nose on C might be a little bit brighter than the nose on B.
Yeah, B smells a little bit a little bit more traded. Man, going back to the nose on that though is, oh my God. The nose on B is really good.
Yeah.
There's definitely way more grape on it now than before.
After coming off a C?
Yeah, D. After coming off of D, yeah.
Yeah. I'm confusing myself at this point.
I told Katie it was going to get confusing.
So far, I think I like B the best. So far, but that's not far behind. Go back.
Are you getting a little bit of mic interference from Dusty too, Eric?
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Okay.
What happened?
There's some interference on your mic.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, maybe the cable's loose or something.
Laptop.
Worse now.
And there goes the video.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
We can hear you great now. We
Can't
just
see
can't see you.
I don't know how it says my camera's unplugged. I'm using the. I don't know.
I shouldn't have said anything.
It's all Ethan's fault.
Wow. All right. So now what's being used and what's not? I'm confused.
Hey, you're back.
There you are.
All right. Let me see what's going on here. Whoa. I don't want to spill anything. I don't know what camera I'm using.
You look darker now than you did
A little
before.
darker,
So
yeah.
Yeah, I think. Let me try to go back to.
Don't worry, you're nowhere near as bad as Todd and Andy quality, so you can just roll with it.
All right.
oh, there you go.
I don't know what happened with that.
And the sound is better too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a win-win then. All right. I don't know what happened unless I accidentally hit something, but whoops, I missed something here. William Hall, Peter B says, hope you have a great birthday week. Thank you so much, Peter. Much appreciated. William Hall, $20 super chat says, happy birthday. Here's to life, health, and happiness. Cheers. Hell yeah, man. Cheers to that. That's what it's all about. Meaty Mother says, yes, definitely some mic troubles. Mike. Will Henderson with the $10 super chat. Happy birthday. Thank you, Hendo. Much appreciated, man. Thank you. What did I say? Whoops. Due to technical difficulties tonight with Dusty's mic, he'll be emailing everyone in the chat a 1 ounce sample this evening of. Joe Carter's in the house. What's going on, Joe? Happy birthday, man. Thank you. Much appreciated, buddy. Joe, I got to get those notes typed up still, man. Don't worry. I just need some time to get it done. So I have a couple of days off this week. So
I hope tomorrow's one of them.
Huh?
I said, I hope tomorrow's one of them.
It is not, unfortunately. So no. Yeah. I got the 21090 set up. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate that.
Man.
D
is like a super sweet milk chocolate covered fruit. Like the sweetest, like 20% cacao, but it makes it super creamy. Wow.
Yeah.
And we're talking D as in our third pour in, correct?
Third pour, yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure that we're on the same page. All right.
All right, so I'm moving on to E. Let's see what this one's all about. Why do some of these smell so similar, man?
See, this brings me back to like this kind of smells like B, except maybe it's a little bit sweeter than B.
Yeah.
It's not as like concentrated and like dense as B.
Right.
Wow. That's fantastic.
Man, these notes, yeah. There's definitely some there's got to be some kind of similarity to these, though. There has to be. I'm calling it. There's got to be some kind of similarity to it.
I'll tell you that the similarity is that they're all hitter pours, Dan.
I believe it.
So E is less grape, more white fruit. But man, it's fruity. Wow.
It is very fruity on the nose. Very sugary.
Yeah, that would almost pass for like a finished something, even like a Zinfandel finish or something. I could see that, like definitely more of like a green grape a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking that it's almost there, but it's not quite bright enough for me to call it green grape. You know, almost.
Yeah. Wow, that's really good too. Wow, that is damn good. Cam says I've had some Peerless bourbon with some that chocolate and fruit. Whiskey Uncensored says, "Is this the birthday extravaganza?" Yes, it is, Ben. Oh yeah, can somebody drop? We can if you guys want to drop the link in there, we can have some people join.
Sure, I'll copy it and then you can pin it.
Thank you. I think I got to do it from my phone.
Yeah,
I might be able to pin it, but
YouTube, probably not.
And make sure my Domino's commercial doesn't pop up on here.
No, hold the bottom at the top.
Yeah,
that's the top, Kate. Now you should be able to see it. Tell me.
All right.
Almost as much problems.
Got it. Okay. All right, it is pinned. So if anybody is wanting to hop on, guys, you are more than welcome. All are welcome to hop on. And for anybody who does not know or who was not here, so some of the giveaways for tonight, guys, I am going to sample out the rest of this Cream of Kentucky here. I think this one's from 55. I can never remember. Yes, this is from 55. So that's a 1955 Cream of Kentucky. So we're going to sample out the rest of that. That may be like 6 to 8 ounces, something like that, roughly. We're also going to sample out some of the Glenmore Kentucky Tavern. This is the old pineapple bottle. That's the bottled and bond. This is, what is this? 1942 to 1948. I believe it's 6 years old. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's 6 years old. So it's 1942. And then we have we're going to sample out some of this old Waterford here. So I haven't opened this one yet. This is new. Still got a seal on the top there. So we'll sample that out. And then I got Bourbon of the Week's Boozy Fruit Pick. I'll give out a sample of that too. And who knows what else? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, people on screen might add to the giveaways like as the night goes on. So
yeah, I think
as people stick around.
Did that. Mashing Drum is in the house. Cheers, Jay. Good to see you. EJ is here. Aloha. Happy birthday, Dan. Thank you, man. Good to see you. Kelsey Dime is in the house. Cheers, Kelsey. Good to see you. This is so F is, or I'm sorry, E is pretty good for sure.
E is going like stewed dark fruit for me now.
Yeah, it's getting darker.
On about like the third sip, it did change like a bit on the profile for me from when I started.
What's up, bud?
Hey, what's
Cheers,
up?
JG.
How are you, man?
I'm doing good. Happy birthday.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for hopping on. Thanks for being here.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
Cheers, Jay.
There's got to be some kind of similarity to these. At least these three so far.
We'll
Something.
see.
What, B, D, and E?
B, D, and E, yes. Now we're going into F. Letter F. So far, I think B might be the front runner still, though.
Letter F, as in get the F out of here.
Yeah.
Get the F out of here. Kelsey Dons, happy birthday, Dusty. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Well, the average age of this stream just went up 15 years now that JG is on.
Joe Graves is giving you hell, JG.
Yeah, well, I still look better than Graves. Just think of that, Graves in the grave.
In the grave. Bourbon of the week. Speak of the devil.
Yeah.
We gotta crack the boozy fruit, man. I think they sold out of it in like 4 days. I think it was.
Yeah, they
like
sold
it was
out.
quick.
Yeah,
That's
Yep.
awesome.
Yeah.
So we're gonna crack that tonight. Man, that's got a good nose to it too. I'd say there's a little that this may be different from these three. On the nose, anyway.
Ooh.
It's a little more delicate than the last
Well,
because it's not as dark.
the flavor profile is more delicate, but the proof is almost punchier than the rest.
Yeah.
Jeff Graves. I'm having to use my phone as the camera, so I can't respond to anybody in chat. So cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Today's stream is loaded with YouTubers. Yes, it is. There's a lot of people on. A lot of people that have channels on here. Bourbon of the week plot twist. It's all birthday bourbon. I don't know, but this I don't know if this is similar to these three. There's got to be something like something that reminds me of like Buffalo Trace on some of these. I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but
It's all Pappy. All Pappy.
all Winkle. I do like the nose on F.
The nose isn't
So-
as proofy.
I'll call it out because it didn't show for some reason. I guess it's a StreamYard thing. Jake McKee, he's one of your Dusty Ones members. He sent he sent his little member chat thing that you can do every once in a while that says happy birthday, congrats on being born long ago.
I didn't see that.
It didn't show up.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to
Thank
call
you,
it
Jake. Much appreciated. Thank you.
So what's in your glass, JG?
Whoa.
Just some Four Roses, single barrel, the 100 proofer.
What's up,
Nice.
Joe?
How's it going?
Cheers, Joe.
Cheers. Happy birthday.
Thank you, man. Cheers. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Good, man. Trying to figure out what the hell they put in this blind. Struggling.
You'll never find it.
What are you sipping on, Joe?
So I just pulled this off the tap out of my infinity barrel.
That's dark.
So I've had so I took my infinity bottle and dumped it in my I got a 3-liter barrel and then added a bunch of other random stuff in. It's been sitting for about hang on. Family's coming on.
All right.
It's been sitting for about 3 months.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got a nice color to it.
No joke.
All right, so now we move on to C. So this is when you
All
guys
right.
do last. All right. See, this smells like this stuff.
Which one?
There's something like this one smells like some of these. Like there's something that's like very, very similar with these.
Trying to. This doesn't smell the way I expected it to smell. Knowing what it is.
It's oily though, too.
Not to give anything away here, Dan, but
So Joe, are you getting excited about that Middle West trip?
Man, I'm so excited. So, and I don't know if you caught it in some of the chatter messages, but I've got 2 barrel picks there that day. So we're doing the Barrels for Hope one, and then we're doing a Stuff and Whiskey, Maumee Valley Whiskey Society MVP pick. So
Nice.
it's gonna be, yeah, that's gonna be wild doing one in the morning and one in the afternoon. But
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, as I said, it was just a big. It just so happened to land on the Mashing Journey meetup, and I know that I really wanted to go to that,
yeah,
just to try to meet up with some people. But that'll still be a really good time, though. That's gonna be an awesome pick.
yeah, and Kim's helping us get set up with some reservations, and we're gonna go visit Watershed when we're there. I think we're gonna hit up High Bank and a couple of local bars and restaurants, so it's gonna be good.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That'll be-
Jason won't be there, but I'll take everybody over to Fado. He took me there once before, and they had an amazing collection. So
Is that what is that, like a restaurant / bar?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, they got one of those places, the whole wall of bourbon. So,
Like the old Jack Rose.
yeah, not quite to that extent. But yes.
Yeah, Jack Rose is awesome, man. I completely forgot for a minute that you had gone to Jack Rose, but I remember when you were down in DC, you went.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. So met one of our Barrels for Hope members there.
Did you really?
Yeah. So they're posting. They were driving through, and they're posting, "Hey, we're at Jack Rose," and I'm looking at it on like the members lounge, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, are you there now? I'm here now." And then I see him look over like from like 3 tables away, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" Weird.
That's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait, man. Next month, stuff's gonna start rolling in.
I know.
It's that time.
I'm excited.
Man, that C is really good too. Oh my lord.
All right, Dan, I'm gonna sign off so I can just hang out and chat and stuff. I just
All
wanted
right,
to
man.
jump in and
Yeah,
tell
before
you
we go,
happy
is this-
birthday and whiskey cheers, whatnot.
Cheers, brother.
JG.
Thanks, man.
JG.
So is this
See
the
you guys.
JG I see in all the chats?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that is me.
You go smash the like button, JG.
Absolutely.
I've
Eight
never, I don't
seven
think I've
seven
ever-
match now.
yeah, I don't think I've ever met you or seen you on screen before. So cheers.
Hey, cheers, man. Nice to meet you. Everyone have a good one.
See you, man.
See you, buddy.
Cheers, buddy.
Jake
Hi, Jake.
McKee says Bourbon Week Nuggets at Heat. Oh man, Nuggets all day. Nuggets are gonna win for sure.
So are you all getting a lot of oak on D or on?
I get some oak, but this is like I'm telling you, there's some kind of similar. I don't know about this one, but there's some kind of similarity between these four.
Yeah.
They're happy.
You can't let us down. You are the best palate on the Barrels Roll panel. You can't let us down.
That's true.
No,
If you
man.
screw this up, man.
Man, I don't know though. Like that, there's just maybe I'm wrong. I could be completely wrong, but there's something in each one of these that tastes similar, at least in these three, and in this one.
So on like the back of the palate, I'm getting like a little bit of like a savory note to it that I was not expecting to get, and it is like you were saying, Katie, like a lot of oak presence there. That
Yeah.
It's not like a super dry oak though. It's like it's like a.
I would call it a dusty oak, but I don't know.
I guess I could see that a little bit.
Yeah, it's not a funky oak for me or anything.
No.
It's just got enough sweetness to balance it out. It's not
That
like a
it does.
tannic oak. It's a heavy oak.
So let me. I'm gonna circle back through these really quick and then grade these things here.
This this is tough to rank. Like
Yeah, I don't know that I could.
I know.
that's what I was going to say. I wanted to rank them, but I'm like, knowing what's in it, like I don't know how I can rank it. Like I would have to have this double blind. Like
Did you go back and nose B again, Eric?
I got my nose all up in the B, and it is
Oh,
glorious.
B is
Dude, it is-
ridiculous. Whatever that
It
is.
is like
You know what? I think I've tasted one of these before. Like one of these almost reminds me of the Nash Tucky.
which one?
I don't know.
Which one?
I don't know. I'd have to circle through and figure that out. But one of them just reminds me of that a little bit. All right, so
The nose on B is just phenomenal. Like
so's the palate, though. I mean, my
I
God.
know. I'm just gonna go back through and just nose them all now, just to. But like,
The palate is great, but the nose is even better.
yeah,
I guess I'm good too. Not
Oh,
as
wow.
good as B, but
Well, that's getting like a pancakes and syrup note there
yeah,
that?
on A.
on A.
yeah.
There's like a little bit of a bready note, and it's so maple, man.
I do like D as well on the nose.
Dude, the oils are just
Oh,
like
jeez.
it's just
Dude.
caked on the side. It's not even dripping down on D. It's just like stuck.
Yeah, it just
There's not a bad nose here, but I think that B on the nose has to take it for sure. Like I'm getting more cherry on the front of on the nose of C, the very last pour now.
See,
I don't think
D reminds me of the Nash Tucky, Joe
Swag
and
or People's Bourbon? People's Bourbon or Swag? People's Bourbon.
yeah. D reminds me of that one a little bit. Man, it's hard.
time to drink through them again.
yeah.
God, man, the nose on E is really good too, though. It's like super sweet.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, E is
Going
super,
back to E,
super
but
sweet.
Ethan, you talked about like that, like white fruit. Like there's something that reminds me. It's like it's finished in like a white wine. That's how like it's bright, like fruity bright, like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
it's like it's
on the
bright by
palate, I mean,
association. It's not bright on its own.
Yeah. But coming off of D, it's very, very bright. This is very hard to rank. I mean,
Yeah.
Hey Dan, the family just got home from soccer practice. I just wanted to jump on and say happy birthday, buddy.
oh, good man.
Miss seeing you. I haven't seen you in a while, so
Yeah, I've been super busy, man. Like,
I know.
hopefully things should start slowing down a little bit. But like I said, I gotta, I have a couple days off here coming up, so I'll get follow back up with the Barrels for Hope and get the notes and stuff typed up. But all right, man. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
All right, bud.
Yeah.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, Jeff.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, bud. Cheers.
Dude.
It's hard.
I don't know.
I know. That's what I was gonna say. Like, how do you rank this?
I'm not even gonna try.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think that I can, but
That's why we did this to Dan, to make him do it.
right.
Man, it's just there's something very similar about a lot of these. This one is kind of like the outlier. A is the outlier a little bit. It's not like the rest of these. And I think I don't know. All right. I still think B has got to be up there, either number 1 or number 2, for sure.
Do you have a definite last place?
Man, I don't know.
So like, for me, it's weird. Like, like when we started out, I was like, the news is fantastic. It still is. Drank it. I'm like, this is great on the palate and everything like that. But after going through all of them, I'm like, it's kind of like, I don't know. It just doesn't stand out as much as it did when I first drank it. But like, I wouldn't say it's the last place though. I don't know if I can rank these.
It's like the bottom 3 on the All-Star team. It's like you're still on the All-Star team, but you're not a superstar.
I mean, I don't know, man. For me, I think A might be last. A or F, maybe.
What I can say about like A, like if you wanted to make a case for that being last, is that it's like it's really good bourbon, but it's like you've had other good bourbon similar to that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. There's nothing that sets it apart.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know if I ever make sense, to be honest with you. But
it stays right down the middle. It doesn't.
Right. That's what I
in
mean.
any direction. It's right there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's like I just poured a little bit of. We got the new Melick pick from Justin House of Bourbons.
Oh,
nice.
That one's really interesting because it's classic bourbon, but then even though it's not right, but then it's got like this funk that I guess the rice brings in that just takes you off down a dirt road. It's crazy.
21090's in the house. Cheers, man. Good to see you. Adam Shelton is here. Cheers, Adam.
Hey, cheers, Adam. Hopefully he can hop on later if he's around.
Yeah, he probably will later.
That's what he usually works, right?
Yeah.
E got like super fruity.
What did?
E.
Okay.
So
damn, Dan, you're going fast. I went from A, now I'm about to go to B, and he's on E.
I think the water is doing something to him because I had some water and then went back to A, and A got fruity for me.
Yeah. Like that, because I had took a swig of water and then drank that, and it's just like it's very, very fruity on the palate. But a lot of these have like that grape note to it. Man, I don't know if I could rank these right now. I still think B might be my favorite though. I mean, it dominates the nose on all of them for sure.
Right. It has a nice balance on the palate. Like, so, because I feel like it's like really sweet on the nose, but like it's not overly sweet on the palate. It's like the
Man, let me try that without.
it's just like rich, like
Mhm.
Yeah,
full
water
flavored.
is definitely setting these off because again, I had some water, went back to D, and white fruit's jumping out at me there too.
See, I'm still getting
On
cherry.
D, are you?
Yeah, on D.
I could see it if it's a nice like high acid Bing
Mhm.
cherry. I could see that. Or a Rainier, actually. I'm going to call that a Rainier. If you're not bougie enough to know what Rainier cherries are, they're the best damn cherries in the world.
Yeah, there's like cherry, there's grape in these.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. This is really hard.
So the only thing that I'll say about B is a negative, and I don't know if it's a me thing or if it's the actual whiskey, is like I feel like it's like a tad waxy as far as like the texture. I don't know if anybody gets that. Like,
Waxy, you said?
yeah,
Man, I don't know, man. That's
I don't
tough.
think I know what people mean when they say waxy in relation to bourbon.
like it's like I don't know. It's like a texture that's like I don't know.
So is it like oily but at a higher level?
Jeff.
No, because I feel like oily is more like lubricating, whereas like waxy is like a little bit more sticky. You know what I'm saying? Like it starts lubricated and it ends sticky.
All right.
He's doing this on purpose, and I just set him up on accident.
I say waxy a lot, says Adam. Joe says, stay tuned, everyone, for the reveal. These whiskeys will occur next year on the 42nd birthday stream.
And Jay,
I think I got my order. I honestly think B, D, C, E, A, F.
Wait, so go through that again?
Bravo,
Okay.
Delta, Charlie, Echo, Alpha, Foxtrot.
Okay.
so F is last.
Yeah, it's a close last with A.
Yeah.
Oh, see, it smells really good when it's empty, though.
Mhm.
Let me take another sip. Hold on.
For science.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for science
fine.
purposes.
I still got a little bit in A. So Cam Lochner says he gets that waxy on Woodenville.
Interesting.
Man.
It literally may just be my mouth. Like
No, I've heard a lot of people say that waxy note. And I'm sure it's just like some flavor that I probably get that I don't associate it that way, right?
it's almost like a
Associate with
texture
memory.
though, like
No, I gotta switch.
and I'm getting it on like towards like the back of my tongue, like but it may just be like I said, literally may just be the amount of different pours that I've tried now in my
So you switched them.
I did. I
So
might
A
actually.
is last.
I might actually switch F and E. Let me see.
Okay. So
Mm.
I may know what you're talking about, Eric. It's like coating and drying at the same time.
got it.
Okay.
Man.
That's a toss up for these two. It can go either way. If I'm in a fruitier mood, I think I'd go with like F, and then if I'm more in a spicy kind of like maybe delicate kind of fruit, I'd go with E. So that's the order for tonight: is Bravo, Delta, Charlie, Echo, Foxtrot, Alpha. That's my order. Now I'm really nervous, but there's got to be some kind of similarity to this for some of these. Something reminded me of Buffalo Trace, and something reminded me of the Nash Tucky.
Oh man.
All right, I'm ready for the reveal. All right, I'm ready. Let's start with A. What's A? Prideful Goat.
Prideful Goat 15-year bourbon, batch 1.
Damn. And that's really good too. Like, that's not even that it's a bad whiskey. Like, just whatever this is, which I still think there's some kind of Buffalo Trace-ish something in here. Or that Nash Tucky is in here somewhere too, maybe. That's still really, really good. But you can tell it wasn't similar to like these though.
Yeah.
That is still really good though.
I think Ethan nailed it where he's like, it's just like right down the middle. Like it's just like really good, like really solid bourbon.
Yes.
Like, but there's nothing where you're like, oh, it goes crazy here, it goes crazy there, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you'll see what else the rest of the fours are too. So I mean,
Hey, so
I'll
I'll ask you a question. Am I close? Is there something that is Buffalo Trace in here? Is there? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So there's something that's confirmed and something that we think.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. I may be wrong. There's definitely something confirmed. I thought there was something that we think, but I might be wrong on that because Katie poured these, and I might be forgetting.
Keith Thompson says Beam ?
I'm pretty sure it's Heaven Hill.
That's the rumors. It's Heaven Hill.
Okay. All right, so let's go to F. What was F?
Oh, which was your last place?
No, that was my second to last.
Second to last. A was last.
A was last. So F. Okay. So 4-gate Kelvin 5.
Okay. Wow. What's the proof on that? 120 something?
117.
Okay. And that's what is that finished in?
So this is finished in
Isn't this the one that had like the
Australian? I can't say that word. Sherry and Arnejo dark rum cast.
Is it
the
Tawny
one-
Sherry?
Australian Mariposa Sherry.
Okay. Isn't this the one where it was like the white fruit though?
I don't know if that was E for you was white fruit.
I think
You said that this one was fruity. I remember that.
I think E was white fruit
Right.
to start.
I mean, that's still really good too. I mean, damn. Okay. So now we move on to E. So what the hell is E then?
E? All right.
I swear that some of these were similar. Which ones were they though? I know it was.
Gotta make sure the little metal shows.
Oh, Smoke Wagon.
It's the Winter Oak.
Okay.
The rare and limited release Winter Oak.
Man, okay. Oh, that's the one that you won in the raffle, right?
Yep. I just opened it the other day to pour these samples. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, and I was like, should I try and trade this? Should I drink it? And I was like, we're going to drink this on Dan's stream.
That's not finished, is it?
Nah. It's a blend, so it's not a single barrel. I mean, it's obviously all MGP. It's 115.94 proof. So it's 20% 11-year, 26% 9-year, 13% 7-year, and 41% 5-year. So
Okay.
I don't know how rare and limited that is with those age statements, but
That's really good though.
it is
That
good.
white
So,
fruit.
so were these the three that I said were similar, right? Because I got a lot of similarities out of these.
I thought you said B.
Was it B, C,
B,
and
D, and E.
B, C, and E?
B, D, and E.
B, D, and E. Okay.
Three in a row.
So I have B, D, and C here. So E was That was one. Okay, so that was a smoke wagon. Okay. So what is C? What is C?
So this is
Whoa, straight from the barrel. What's the proof on that one?
130.6.
God damn.
Yep. Straight from the UK.
So there was Buffalo Trace in here. Okay. Thought I was going crazy. I was like, wait a minute. There has got to be something Buffalo Trace in here.
Yeah, you thought there was, so.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. 130 proof?
Yeah.
Wow. It doesn't
That's why-
drink that way. It drinks
why we wanted
warm,
to
but
do it
not
last,
that warm. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I thought I was going crazy. Wow, that's a good bottle. Oops. So I don't mean to shake this thing here. So in 1 second. Sorry, guys. Dustin needs that medallion. Sean Maridi with a $15 super chat says, happy birthday again, Dan. One for me, one for Eric, and one for Richie. Much appreciated, Shauna. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated, and appreciate the generosity as well. So, Joe called it. Nick Problem Lamar's man. Ravens are winning the Super Bowl this year, says Joe Graves. Okay, hot Blanton's. That surprisingly enough, though, that does not drink 130 proof hot though. But it did that I did not like or care for that much, at least off of the neck, was the Elijah Craig B523. Didn't really care for that off the neck anyway. And I mean, you talk about drinking hot, like that drink extremely hot.
Yeah, it's missing a lot of sweetness for me.
Yep.
It's missing a lot of everything. I mean, it's missing like how like dense and rich like the bees are. It was definitely missing some stuff. So Adam Shelton says Ravens aren't even winning their division. I don't know, man. We'll see. They got to be able to jive though.
Yeah. They got to be able to win in the playoffs with their backup quarterback.
Their backup quarterback. No chance the Ravens are even in the Super Bowl, says Jake. Live stream from the Super Bowl this year, 100%. All right, so what is letter – wait. Is this letter D or letter B? I'm confused now. Hold on.
You put B as your first and D as your second place, right?
Okay,
so
yeah.
Yeah,
because I was looking at D, and then it has B on the flip side, so I just want to make sure that was right. So, yeah, so letter D is number 2.
How did I not cover that up?
I don't know.
Not confusing at all. Not confusing at all.
All right, so what is letter D? Russell's 13. Okay.
Dan, do you know how hard it is to pick 3 bottles that you or the Turks do not own? You know what a challenge that is?
Wait, so you guys didn't know he was sending either?
No, they knew what I sent, but I'm just saying, like, I had to talk to them to be like, what are you sending? And then try and, like, figure out something that I have on my shelf that you guys don't have on your shelf. Like, that's ridiculous.
Wow. Yeah, I don't see Russell's 13 around here at all. I mean, that's pretty good, man.
That's very good.
Yeah. What batch is that, Eric?
That's a 3rd release that they did.
It's, I mean, that's just like it. There's so much similarity to that, though. Like, wow, that's crazy. So now I'm curious. So what's letter B?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, look! Is that batch 4?
Yep, that's the new one.
Really? Damn.
Yep.
That is good. That is very good.
It's phenomenal.
That is phenomenal. That's a really, really good whiskey. Wow. Do you have any of the prior batches too?
We have batch 3.
So yeah, 2 as well.
How
we
does
have
that compare to 4?
I'm a 2. So we poured 3 just recently. We haven't done them side by side, but 3 to me was good, but it was kind of like the Prideful Goat. It was down the middle. Like it was classic bourbon. It was really good classic bourbon. And this one is obviously better than that. It's
Wow. I mean, that is like it's so good on the nose, and then I love it on the palate. Like that's a really, really good bottle. That's a damn good bottle. So that beat out Russell's 13. That beat out what was C again?
Straight from the barrel.
That was the Blanton straight from the barrel, and then we had E. That was
The rare and limited from Smoke Wagon.
Yeah.
wow.
And then
Kelvin 5.
yes, that was the 4-gate Kelvin 5, and that was the Prideful Goat 15-year.
Yep.
And how old is that whiskey?
It's non-age stated, right?
Yeah. Maizano doesn't want to say. I've heard him say it a couple of times. He's basically like, look, you should just enjoy the whiskey for what's in it. Now, as a nerd, I would like to know, but I don't know that he's told anybody.
And they're gone from Sealbox, right?
They are.
Yeah.
But I think in somewhere in Tennessee, they're started to be distributed. They're kind of sitting on shelves, so like we'll definitely keep an eye out.
If you go into a store and you find 2,
yes,
send them my way, and I'll send you money for.
Yeah, for sure.
That
means if you find 3, that you can send 2 his way.
Yeah.
I had no idea my camera was even like doing this here. Sorry, guys. I don't know how that happened. I don't know if I hit something.
It's crazy because, like, I feel like they do run. That does run neck and neck with the Russell's 13, like for sure. Like I kind of flip flop back and forth. Those are probably my 2 favorite out of the bunch. I don't know what you guys felt like if you thought there was like a front runner or 2 front runners or whatever.
I mean, I felt like Russell's 13 was up there. I kind of like the rare and limited. The rare and limited was up there as well.
Yeah.
So what did you guys pick in your? Well, I guess you guys knew what it was. Never mind.
Yeah, I feel like that would be a fun blind to do, like, and actually have that double blind to have that lineup.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that drinking it and knowing what it was, I felt like was crazy. So like having no idea what it was, like
I'm telling you, like that K Luke stood out for me. That was that's a damn good bottle. I mean, my God. So where is that sourced from?
So it's Kentucky and Indiana, I believe. Let me look at that.
So it's a blend.
So I want to say it's Barton, mostly Barton out of Kentucky, but I don't know if this has been confirmed.
So they bottle it at Bardstown, but I don't see state of distillation. There it is. Distilled in Kentucky and Indiana, and it's a high end of low rye mash bill.
Okay.
And it comes in at 117.7 proof.
Damn. That bottle is that is good. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed that on the. I mean, just like it's so oily too. Like it's literally just like painting the glass. Wow, that's nuts.
yeah.
If you do come across that, let me know. I will.
Sure.
Yes, for sure. Oh yeah, I gotta send Joe money too. He found a toasted Hughes Brothers rye whiskey.
Toasted.
Huh. And I don't know what store. I forget what store he was in. It was somewhere local here, I think. But
Very nice.
Yes.
Turks, when you drank the rare and limited though, were you like, this is clearly MGP, like high rye MGP?
I felt like there was that definite MGP.
Which one is it?
Let's see, A, B, C, that one.
No, ABD.
Yeah, sorry, ABD. That one.
So that was E in the blind?
Yes.
Okay.
Which one is that?
E, the rare and limited.
It definitely had that MGP like standout note to me. Maybe even that older MGP where it had that grape kind of funk to it.
So that's what threw me on this one. I get that fruitiness on the back end, but excuse me, it's not like I get very much a graham cracker note up front, but I'm not getting citrus on this. It's coming off as white fruit, or again almost grape, right? That's where this threw me. No, not in a bad way. It's where I didn't know what it was.
Right.
It almost comes off as like finished though. Like it's like a white wine finish to that. That's crazy. Yeah. What was the oldest blend in there, Eric?
Like 11 years, I think, was the oldest.
I think that's what
that
you
was
said,
23% or 20%.
11, 9, 7, and 5.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 11, 9, 7, and 5. Yeah, with like 41% of it being 5 year. So I typically get citrus on MGP, and a lot of times, especially if it's like a low rye, not a high rye mash bill, I get like this like pillowy, like vanilla, like custardy kind of like note on it, like a very specific vanilla to me, in there as well. And I don't get either of those notes on it, but like it stood out to me more as like a high rye like mash bill from MGP, with like the front of the palate not being what you typically expect.
So Richie Z with a $20 super chat. Sorry, Richie says, happy birthday, Dan. Great live. One for Mark Mace, one for Shauna, Eric Gunderson, and 21090 Todd. Thank you so much, Richie Z. Much appreciated, brother.
Yeah, the rare and limited, Eric, reminded me of an old Boone County that we tasted at Whiskey Weekend a couple years back. It had that same kind of depth to it. Now, granted, the Boone County was like it was old. It was like 14 or 15 year MGP.
Yeah.
And so it was a single barrel, and it was delicious. But like this has that same quality to it.
Yes.
I'm not mad that I opened that bottle instead of
you made the right choice.
I think that was the right call.
Cam's the stellar lineup. That is a damn stellar lineup right there. Drug City, sorry, Dan, I drank the whole bottle. DC's in the house. What's going on, DC? Good to see you, man. Just trying to catch up on chat here, guys. I'm sorry. Nick Prime, good to see you, man. Cheers. Thanks for stopping in. All right, you know what? Let's crack this Hemingway rye really quick. Let's crack this guy. Again, guys, if anybody wants to join on stream, you guys are more than welcome. Link is up in the it's pinned at the top. So yeah, I'm curious to try this.
Yeah, you'll have to let us know.
So what's sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, man.
I was just gonna say what's funny to me about the straight from the barrel is like I was expecting like a very I was expecting a certain profile to it, which I did not get when I started drinking it. And like by now though it is what like I thought it was gonna be. It's funny, like I don't know, it's like evolved in the glass, or I'm getting better at drinking at this point in the evening.
They were gonna be.
And I mean it's about halfway down in the bottle, so I mean there's a fair amount of air in it. It's not like a neck pour of it.
That was really good. The last one that I had, and this was maybe 2 years ago, that was 133 proof, I believe it was 133.7 or something like that. It didn't drink it. It was hot, but it didn't drink its proof, and neither did that. That did not drink 130 proof. It drank hot, but not 130 proof hot.
When I came around to it the first time, I was like, this doesn't drink 130 at all. And then when I came around to it the second time, I was like, okay, now I see it. But I guess I was expecting it more to be like similar to like a Stag Junior profile, which I didn't get at the beginning, but I got more of those characteristics now. Like,
see, I don't know what I gave this as a score, but I know it did very well.
All right, I'll read Dan's notes for him. This was all good bourbon. There was a lot of it.
Yeah. I told you guys about Hidden Barn, like sneaking in a bottle into the
Yeah.
Ascot Awards, right? And it was a
But
pretty
you
bad.
could pick it out almost, right?
Oh, it wasn't very. It didn't do very well,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I feel like unless you think that you have something that's like really good, why do that? Like if you were already getting questionable reviews, like why enter it into an award show or like in an award? I don't know. That makes no sense to me.
Well, so I think there's two reasons there, Eric. So one, I think probably thought we do have something good, right? Of course, we've heard the opposite. But at the same time, even a silver medal is a medal. That's still something to hang on the bottle or put on the label and crow about and talk about, right?
Nice, Saucy. There you go. Cheers, man. I agree with that, Ethan. I see what you're saying, but honestly, I think they finished with an honorable mention. I don't think they finished with silver, did they?
I don't remember.
I mean, I gave them an honorable mention. I don't think they finished with the silver. I may be wrong, but
I was thinking
that is a good
point.
Got
silver, at least.
No, that's like the expectation that you kind of start out with when you taste it, right? Then is it like?
Well, they tell you that you should think of everything. Everything should start as a low gold, and then you jump from there. So that's basically like the midpoint, right? So that's the midpoint between a double platinum and then a low honorable mention. So that's like right dead set in the middle, and that's where you base your score off of that. Is it better or is it below? So
let me just break in for a second to read Tim Cornet's message.
Wait. Hold on a minute, Tim.
He says that K-Luke Batch 4 is on Sealbox right now.
No, I just looked. What the? It said sold out.
Oh, so it might be the small batch because they released the small batch at the same time.
Yes.
So they released the 100 proof at the exact same time as the barrel proof.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a white label versus a gray label.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I was like, no way, because I already just checked on this.
I will say this though: if anybody comes across that bottle or multiples, if they find one, send it to me. I'll send you money for it. That is a damn good bottle. If anybody's on here who is looking for just a dense, kind of rich, nice whiskey, that's where it's at. That is a damn good bottle.
What do you think the Melic is?
So this has got a
Kind of tastes like a floor trace.
Ethan, you kind of mentioned like almost like it's a very kind of like milky kind of chocolate, but then there's also some of that like darker kind of fruit that's in there as well.
Yeah.
On the
it's
nose.
Almost like a white chocolate covered fruit.
Mm-hmm.
I forget which was that D?
Where
was it? The Russells? Yes.
That feels right.
Where did I put that? I have a mess on this table here. It is a mess.
So do we, man.
There's
See it, but there's like
so much
bottle. We know exactly what's in frame, and so just out of frame is mess.
This is really bad. Peter B says honorable mention is like a participation trophy. Yes, Peter, it is, unfortunately. Whiskey of the year contender. I'll tell you what, I have to have a bottle for it to be considered that, though. Medium ugly. If I can find a bottle, open it up, pour a couple pours, and it can hang in there, I would say yeah. I would definitely put that up there at this point. That is a fantastic whiskey for sure, in my opinion, anyway.
I agree. I can't fully endorse it until somebody sends me a full bottle of it.
Ron Miles, man, what's going on, buddy? He says, Dan, happy birthday. Thank you, man. Thank you, Ron. Good to see you. Much appreciated. Joe Graves, $20 super chat, says, I'm the only gold medal that Kathy has ever won. Happy birthday, Dan. Oh, Joe. Joe's so good. I love it. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for the super chat, Joe. Much appreciated, man. Thank you. I will send over those funds for that bottle tomorrow. So just shoot me a text and remind me, because I'm depending on my condition, I may forget. So
send the text.
Yeah. JG, most of it is Katie telling me to shut the fuck up.
are telling Ethan to call Dan's stream. So we're at that point, so we're good.
Yeah. Oh, one of my faves down to 1.5 bottles. Must have been fool's gold. Yeah, I mean, so again, I mean, it's not that like some of the whiskeys that didn't get good grades are bad. It's just that, like, for me, I mean, some of the categories when I was drinking through them, like, after you start to sip through them so much, like your palate starts to become numb, and that's kind of when like I had to stop. I knew I had to stop at that point because it's not fair, right? Like I don't know if you guys saw, but ADHD Whiskey put out a video about that, and you know, I mean, I kind of stood by what he was talking about. Like you don't eat anything prior to going into it because these companies are paying money, number one, to enter into these competitions. Number two, they're entering at minimum 2 bottles. If they go into the finals, they're entering more than that. So, you know, that's, I mean, collectively, that's a lot of money that you're putting out there, right? I mean, even just the fee, I think it was like 200 something, I think, to enter, if I'm not mistaken, 250 maybe. And then at minimum 2 bottles to start. And then, you know, if it entered the, you know, end of the later rounds, there may have had been another bottle entered. So, you know, it is a lot. And I think, you know, to Matt's point is like, you have to be fair with that and, you know, and respect that. Right. Like, and I did, you know, and I felt like when I got palate fatigued, I stopped. You know, luckily with like the Irish whiskey, all of it was only 80 proof, I think, right? Yeah, a lot of it was, the majority of it was 80 proof. So it didn't burn out my palate as quickly as like the single barrel competition stuff did. Like that burned out my palate very, very fast. But yeah, I respected it and I thought about it. You know, I didn't have anything to eat in between. I only had a very small sip of water in between, so it didn't dilute the next sample that I drank. And it took me a while to actually get through this stuff. I mean, I sat over here for hours and kind of went through that stuff. You know what I mean? Because when you think about it, right, if you obviously open up a distillery and you're forking out money to a competition to see how whiskey fares with everyone. And then not only that, but then you have to send in bottles at the same time. Right. So, I mean, that still costs them money regardless, you know, like you want to, I would want the judges to be fair with it and not just, you know, sample through stuff and your palate's burnt out and you're just randomly putting shit down. Like, I didn't want to do that. So,
and it's like most people on Whiskey Tube are really good about not going negative, right? Yeah. Because one, let's just stay classy. Two, and it's the same thing you're hitting on with the whole Ascot's talk here. This is somebody's livelihood.
It is.
Yeah. Somebody's kids or their own themselves. Their food on the table depends on what's in that bottle.
Exactly.
And so, okay, you don't like it. It's not for you. That's fine. But don't be a dick, right? Don't try to mess with their livelihood.
Yes.
Be real about it, sure, but don't screw with that.
And that was the great part about these being blind, right? Is there's no bias. Yeah. So you don't know what's what.
Yeah.
You know, like if you really wanted to, you can get down and try to look up what the proof on some of this stuff is. It doesn't do you any good because there's X amount of bottles it could be.
Right.
So looking anything up doesn't do you anything. So that's what I really liked about it and respected about it was that like there's no information outside of the type and the proof. And you know everything after that is just a collective score from the judges who happened to just judge that whiskey, right? And it wasn't everybody. It was only, 5 to 6 samples per whole group that got to try the same exact whiskey. So you have no idea who else is trying it. So it's not like I could phone Katie and be like, "Hey, Katie, what did you give 101-13?" Like you don't know what she got. Right. So,
right.
That's the good part behind it. But,
and speaking of keeping it classy, Dan, I think everybody probably wants to know about that experience. Did you spit or swallow?
I do a little bit of both. Depends on my mood. So depends on my mood, how frisky I'm trying to be. If I want to be like super frisky, swallow all day. you know. Nate Cox with a $20 super chat. Happy birthday, Dan. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, man. Thank you, Nate. Good to see you. I will see you at the Mashing Journey meetup in August. That is already booked for me. So luckily, I only have a 15-minute drive. So that is beautiful. I'll probably Uber.
I like how you use the term booked to go 15 minutes away.
It's booked.
It's booked. It's booked.
Well, to be honest with
It's
you,
on the calendar.
To be honest with you, I haven't bought my ticket yet. Just saying. I haven't bought my ticket yet. I will. I'll get it. But I'll be there. So
Dan's just waiting for him to sell out before he buys it.
Jason, I got to ask you for a favor.
Oh, God. Josh Randall, happy birthday, Dan. Thank you, Josh. Much appreciated, man. Cheers. Good to see you in here. Todd D with a $20 super chat. Happy birthday. Cheers, my friend. Cheers, Todd D. So Todd actually supplied me several bottles over a period of time to review on the channel. He is local to me, and
Nice.
Todd, we have to meet up, man. Todd, we got to meet up, buddy. So
That's
it's
awesome.
off season for him, so we got to meet up. So you're saying there's a lot of people that, what do you say? So Adam says there's a lot of people that saying a lot of people shit on DC's dick.
He was saying there was a lot of people that shit on DC's Dick Burns pick.
Okay.
So then Ethan took it a step further.
Of course, yeah.
That's what we did, right, Ethan?
The question,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Nate
the
got
only thing you can do.
on there. Yep. Richie said if it tastes good, I'll swallow. Oh boy. Oh god. That's gonna make one weird ringtone. Dusty's feel frisky. I'll swallow it all day. That's it, buddy. I'm an open book, man. I'll say whatever. So,
do y'all remember when you could do like the ring back tones to where when
oh
you're
my god, yeah.
How would that be as a ring back tone?
Oh my god. How long ago was that? Now that I think about that,
God.
right?
Man, I was in high school.
Yeah.
So 20 years almost.
Jeez.
I'm going to get this sample, guys. Cheers. Thank you all for being here. Again, thank you all for the super chats. Again, if anybody wants to join, guys, hop on just for a few minutes. You're more than welcome. The link is posted at the top there. Join us for whatever.
And I feel like now that we're into the super chats and stuff for giveaways and everything, I feel like I got to add to what's being given away. So, Dan, you know that I just decanted some Dusty whiskey.
You did
over the weekend.
Yes, you did.
So I have a 1982 Wild Turkey 101 8-year, and then I have a 1980 and a 1986 Jim Beam, also 8-year, 100 months, right? That's 8 years, right?
Yep.
My math's good tonight. Which I believe is 80 proof. So I'll give a 1 ounce sample of each of those away tonight as well.
Woo, as a bundle, right? Bundle.
I mean, I just why not just give one of each, right?
Okay, all right. That is.
I mean, I can do whatever. Really, I hate to ship, but I feel like it's fun when a lot of people get to experience the whiskey though too, right? You know,
and I'm going to tell you, like, so when I was talking with Eric about these, he was like, "Man, I'm not sure of the fill. And you know, as he started cracking them and decanting them, the fill was like phenomenal. I mean, the fill on every single one of those was like, you may have lost like an ounce of whiskey, if that.
What's crazy is the last one that I told you that I was like, that's the one I was like, I'm really not sure of the fill of this. I'm like, I'm not going off of anything other than I'm like shaking them, and like that one was just sloshing around the most. But like that was the one from 1980, the Jim Beam.
Yeah.
And it was a duck, and its head like turned off. It had a rubber seal around it.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing, it was like literally when I twisted that off, it was like opening up something that was like a vacuum sealed like can of something. Like you heard it. It was like like when you took it off, and like that was the most full one. Like you lost nothing on that. It was incredible.
Those are I mean, every single one of those had an amazing fill level on it. And I mean, you got them at an amazing price. Like you got them at the price of one of those Beam decanters, basically. Right. You know, and then I mean,
that was the whole gamble because it was a decanter. I was like, well, if I'm going to get 3 of them, I really just need one of them to be good. I
Yeah.
hope if only one of them's good, it's the wild turkey. And then so I started going one by one, and I was like, well, that's a win.
Yep.
That's a win. And I'm like, this is going to be the disappointment. And I'm like, holy shit, that was the best fill level.
I tell you, and then EJ sent me an email about something his wife found at an estate sale, and it was like, I don't even know how many decanters it was, but it had to have been 50 plus.
Really?
And they were only asking for like 15 a piece, 10 to 15. There was an old Henry McKenna decanter in there.
All fill?
I don't know the fill levels on them, but I mean they were all like in really good condition. I know he just sent me it as a I can only see so much, but it was a lot of decanters. It had to have been 50 total, easy.
That's awesome.
That's where you're like, if I just buy every single one of them, can I get it at $8 a piece? Or
Exactly.
something?
Yeah. I'll buy the whole bunch. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll buy every single one of them.
I've said for the longest time, like you will be shocked at what you find at estate sales. I swear to you, like it's just people don't really know what they're getting rid of, right? Like you may go to a estate sale, you may luck out, but like if you find something like that at $15 a piece, that's insane.
Isn't that
that Henry McKenna, the Henry McKenna was full. It wasn't even a half pint. It was full. And I mean that fetch, if it's full, that would fetch 400 plus on the secondary market. Like just by itself, let alone the beam decanters on there. Like that's that's crazy. But
is that a situation though where like if you were buying all decanters and they were stored improperly, that literally everyone could just be bad?
I mean, honestly, from my experience, like I've only had like 1 or 2 bad decanters, and it's not even from the fill level. It was more, I guess, just from maybe the whiskey itself. Like one was a Hoffman, which Hoffmans they're hit or miss, honestly. The beams, again, people can say what they want about the beams. Highly underrated, especially like when you get up to like the 160 month ones, the 11-year, I think it is. I think it's what it equals out to. I don't know right now, but those ones like super underrated for what it is. But so one was a Hoffman, and again it was pretty full, but the whiskey was just like super oaky on it. I couldn't drink it, so I had to drain pour it. And then the other one may have been a beam, low fill. And I was telling you, Eric, how like sometimes when you'll drink it, you feel like it's lost proof from what it is, and it did, and it almost came off like flat, like it had lost a ton of alcohol content. I may have been drinking like 60 proof bourbon. The color was great, but then as soon as you drank it, you were like what is this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, outside of that, like I've never really had a bad decanter. I've never had any test for lead. So I think it's very rare, depending on when it was made, who it was made by. But again, it's worth the gamble, in my opinion. As long as you have a lead tester, like for that lot that EJ found, right? Like that's an immediate buy for me. I would buy the entire lot, no questions asked. And then honestly, like I may test a few, but outside of that, you're not going to get a lead content.
Yeah.
That's the least of the problems of what's wrong with me,
Yeah.
That
may fix you, Eric. I don't know.
I could.
A little bit of lead.
Is that what I've been missing my whole life? Come on.
Ethan's unleaded.
What's my greatest find at an estate sale? That would
You're thinking too hard, Dan.
I would probably say my greatest find would be a 1930s old granddad. It was a bottled and bond. May have lost an ounce over time, but it was stored down in the basement. That's probably my greatest find. And for $50, like,
dude,
yeah. That was an immediate buy. So that's probably That's probably my best buy from an estate sale.
What was your expectation of that? Like
Huh?
what was your expectation of that before you decanted it? Were you like,
No, it wasn't a decanter. It was a bottle. Yeah, it was a bottle. So
Okay,
that was my, and speaking of estate sales, this sexy gentleman who just entered the stream, Ben, what's going on, man?
Cheers, Ben.
Man, how's it
How you
going?
doing, buddy? I mean, speaking of estate sales, I mean, Ben can speak about some stuff that he's found. I mean, I know he's found all kinds of shit. He sends me pictures of when he does find stuff, and it's like, my God, like, yeah, tons of stuff, man.
You find bottles. I can only find decanters.
Every now and again, I don't get lucky like that. Like, there's some people who can just hunt that stuff down. Like, I'm not extremely lucky like that, but you will find stuff at estate sales. I promise you.
I do have stuff, and it does open.
Yeah. Yes.
Actually, I got a yard sale find this week. Actually,
Ben, I saw that McKenna on the secondary, similar to your year, go for $3K plus.
the Mictors you're talking about.
I'm sorry, the Mictors. Yeah, the Mictor.
Well, remember when you're like, oh yeah, those are like $250?
Yeah, it was the wrong. It was the wrong year. Like that was a hell of a find, man.
No, so I actually got a call from my. I gave away a beam decanter on Sean's stream.
Mhm.
I don't know if you know I did that, Dan. Right?
I know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'll be right back, guys.
Box 57 Chevy beam decanter.
Oh, I did see that. I'm sorry. The red one. Yep.
Morning, we tried working pretty hard that night. The next morning, I get a text from I call from my mother. Like, all right, great. What guilt trip am I getting here? I didn't come over recently, whatever. She's at a yard sale. They have a decanter that's sealed. Do I want it?
Hold on.
Wow.
Hold on, Ben. Hold on.
Wow.
Yep, Beam 100 month.
Sea captain. I was like, all right. I just gave away a beam decanter last night, and I have another one.
So how many decanters do you have right now, Ben?
More than I have inventoried. I have all my bottles inventoried except for what's right here. That was But my decanters, I don't know, a lot of beams, different years.
Yep.
Some Ezras, some Hoffmans.
Yep. The Ezras, man. If you get a good Ezra, whoo!
I need to have a decanting party.
You should have a decanting party. So
Yeah,
order some bottles off of Amazon, man, and decant.
When are you coming up here? We'll have pizza and decanting.
I am making it. Well, I think I told you I'm making a trip up to Long Island here at some point. So
yeah,
soon
for non-whiskey related shenanigans.
That's correct.
But we have to have some whiskey related shenanigans in there.
We can. Oops, sorry. Adam, if you want to hop on, man, you're more than welcome. I know you just got home, but once you get settled in, man, you're more than welcome to hop on.
I did too.
Cheers, buddy.
I walked in, man. That's why I'm having such a great hair day.
So this Hemingway rye it's decent. It's pretty good.
Do you know the price point on it?
It's I think it's right over $100.
Is it?
Or right around $100. So I saw it advertised, and that's why I was like, maybe I could be wrong on this. I feel like it hovers around somewhere around $100, and I was like, I would have to get somebody to tell me that this is good, that I trust, like Dan. Like after he's had a pour tomorrow.
It's very oily. I'll say that. It's got a nice like viscosity to it. I don't get a ton of that Oloroso sherry finish. You get some of it, like some of the darker fruits that kind of sit there across the middle of the palate. A little bit of like brown sugar that's kind of there with it, but it kind of fades away like through the sherry fades away like through the finish. Yeah. But it is there like very kind of like in your face, like on the middle of the palate there, because it's what 9-year MGP, right? 94% 9-year MGP, and then 4-year 6% of a Kentucky rye. Huh.
See, with sherry, I'm like very sensitive. Like if it's overdone, or if it's like really heavy, like I'm not into it. But if
Not
it
not
like
even close to
complements
being
the
over
whiskey,
heavy.
then I'm good with it.
It's almost like it needs a little more because it's just not. It's not. Well, it's definitely it's very present on the middle of the palate. On the front of the palate, it's very sweet. I get more like bourbony kind of notes on the front of the palate, like traditional kind of bourbon notes, and then it goes like red fruit, like plums. So definitely some dates, maybe a little bit of strawberry there. And then on the back of the palate, you get more of that rye influence, some of that rye spice instead of being on the middle of the palate. And then that's kind of where like it you get a very, very little bit of the sherry that goes through the finish. Very, very little bit. I mean, it's not bad, really. I mean, it's a pretty good pour. It leaves a nice kind of like film in your mouth, which is nice. That waxy note that you were maybe talking about. Yeah. Saucy said, yeah, it's like outside of the middle of the palate, because I think Saucy's actually drinking some. Like outside of the middle of the palate, you can't really tell it's finished. Like on the front, you can't, and then through the finish, it's like you just get a little bit of that sherry in there, and then outside of that, if it wasn't for the middle of the palate, you wouldn't be able to tell it's finished. But that's where for me it kind of like lays across the palate there. On the nose, you can tell it's finished for sure. For me, anyway.
So I'm looking it up online, and I'm seeing it about like 109.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the exact bottle. Did they send you two different bottles, or
No, it was the same one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I
technically,
mean, I think it's decent. It's pretty good. I mean,
that's nice that they sent you two, because it's like you can review it on the channel, you can enjoy it, you can send one to one of your good buddies, and then like
that's what they did it. I knew they did it for a reason. I knew they did it for a reason. Yeah, Saucy. Yeah, you can barely tell it's finished. Yeah, I mean, it's got, again, there's a lot of nice flavors to it. But I mean, I know it got what did it get, a gold in the Ascots? I can't remember. Something like that. I think it got gold or a platinum. But like on the nose, you definitely can tell there's a finish to it. But on the palate, again, it skips over the front, it hits the middle, and then barely goes through the finish for me. But all right. Now, well, you know what? Is Chris still in here, Bird of the Week?
Haven't seen him in a little bit. He might be lurking though.
All right.
I know it's his busy season.
Yes, it is his busy season. I wanted to crack his Blue Note open.
when he's done slinging ice cream, he should get up on camera here and enjoy some.
Yeah, I don't have his. If I had his phone number, I'd text him right now. But,
Actually, I think I have his phone number.
yeah. Text him, see if he wants to hop on.
Because he's not far from you, right, Eric?
No, he's not. That's why I think I have his phone number.
And Ben, I will send you funds. Again,
I'm not worried about it, dude. I couldn't get a hold of you.
I saw it was like one missed message, and I was like, "Where? Where is it?" So I was scrolling down, and I was like, "Oh shit, Ben! I'm sorry."
Often, then
What did you find?
I'm so bad, man. I've been so busy. I feel so guilty, but
don't worry. Is texting better to reach you?
Yeah,
Okay,
for sure.
Are you iPhone or Android?
Android.
Okay, cool. I only asked that because I am Android, but I can blue bubble for people who discriminate against people who don't have blue bubbles.
Bourbon School in the house. Cheers,
Bourbon
Brian.
School. What's going on?
Cheers, bud.
Cheers. So I'm going to crack open this Waterford. So this is a recent pickup of mine. It's an old school bottle.
Jesus.
Bottle in Kentucky. This is a full quart.
Man.
Yeah, I saw somebody grab that.
Chase Distilling Company. Super hard to see, but Chase Distilling Company. This one is 4 years old, but it's dark. It's kind of dark.
What year was there an estimate? Were you able to estimate a year on that?
Yeah. So this is a 1967.
That's awesome.
So distilled early 60s.
Older than everyone but Ethan.
Whatever, Ethan. So we are going to we're going to crack this guy open again, guys. This is going to be part of the sample giveaway tonight as well. So fresh crack, full fill. There was actually a National Distillers bottle, an old black gold bottle that went up for auction, but I wanted to bid on it. But the last black gold bottle that I had, I did not like. I don't know if it was the fill. It was only a pint. It was very oaky for what it was. So that's one of the reasons why I passed on it. It may have been great, but it was National Distillers distilled. I passed on it though. But
what made you jump on that bottle? Have you heard of that before? It was just
Waterford, yeah.
Cool.
I have. I've actually had a Waterford before. It was a little. It was mid 70s, so a little newer than this one. Quote unquote, but
I might have seen that auction. Somebody jump all over it, and I was like, "Whoa!"
I
was like, "I don't know what the hell that is, but it looks cool."
I mean, these aren't easy bottles to find either. So you rarely kind of see these. I mean, Chase Distilling Company was not one that was like, super kind of out there before. But again, guys, that was a fresh crack. I just cracked the tack strip. Again, it is a twist off, no cork.
God bless screw tops.
Yes, indeed. Let me.
World.
I still have water in it. Clean out this glass here real quick.
Currently, I actually have content coming out, so I'm actually stealing keywords right now.
What
stealing keywords? I've made on that once or twice.
Finally getting my tax and duty free videos.
I feel so bad because I'm so busy. So I was supposed to release my patron portion of my Elijah Craig Barrel Proof B523, and I completely forgot. I made a thumbnail and I didn't attach it. So I went to go look at the thumbnail that I created, and it was like me making this ugly ass face with the B523. Like what the hell did I just look at that dog? Like, what the hell did I just do? I don't even know what I'm doing, but Adam Shelton says she's a dark gal. Yes. For 4 years old, yeah, definitely dark. But again, guys, we are going to give away some of this as well. It is a full quart. Pretty full. Woo, careful. All right. There we go. All right. Let that sit out for 1 minute. Bourbon School says, happy birthday, anniversary, Dan. Yes, thank you, guys. Again, thank you all for everything, guys, the super chats, everything. If you guys want to hop on, man, please, anybody whoever wants to hop on for 2 minutes, 20 minutes, couple hours, whatever. You are more than welcome.
And I think Bourbon School I saw is doing a live stream this week. Not a normal.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember what day, but
Mr. Diggs, thank you so much. $20 super chat. Happy birthday, Dan. Much appreciated, man. Thank you so much. And again, thank you for being a patron as well. I know there's some things again, guys. I do have some merch in the works. So I do have a challenge coin that is being created. I do have word that it is just a little behind right now. And I have some shirts and just received word on the custom Glencairns as well. So, yes. Yep. So, again, guys, I do have a Patreon. If anybody's interested, I do have some pretty nice giveaways in there if anybody's interested. But, whoops. What did Jerry, did you, Bourbon School, Jerry Black, did you crack that bottle? Yeah, okay. Bourbon School says tomorrow night, 6 p.m. All right, guys, tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Tune in to Bourbon School. Bourbon School is going live tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Make sure you guys head over there and support Bourbon School, please. Again, Mr. Jakes, thank you so much for that super chat, man. Much appreciated. Dusty Dan's coins and glasses. Yes, they are being made. It is a standard size coin. But as I said, it is there. I received an email saying it was just a little behind, I guess, due to requests. But it is in the process of being made. I know I do owe my a couple of my patron tiers those coins, and then Glen Cairns and shirts. So,
And when he says a little behind, it means there's actually hidden on the coin. If you get one, you have to find it. There's a little behind.
little yeah.
I agree with Mr. Jigs. Ben needs to get some glasses.
He does. He does need to get some glasses. Jake McHugh with a $20 super chat again. Great stream tonight. Best wishes, Dan. Thank you so much, Jake. Much appreciated, my friend. And again, thank you so much for being a patron of mine again from basically from the start, man. So thank you so much. Much appreciated. Jake, if you want to hop on, man, hop on. Love to have you on, buddy.
I'm basically ready for swag, but I'm not doing anything like that until I am 100% caught up on hand deliveries. Which
all right, let's get into this, Waterford. Let's see what this thing's all about. It's sweet and oaky. I don't know how that's that oaky being 4 years old, but
Isn't that the crazy part about some of those Dusties? Like, just the color of them. Like,
I mean, that's
4 years
dark
old,
for 4
like-
years old, man. Like, that's got some color to it. Yeah, it's very like bright fruit, and then but there's like also this oaky kind of aspect to it. A little bit like some honey. Bears love honey. Sorry. The other day I was in a store and I saw a fucking Winnie the Pooh fucking mug, and that's all I can think of. Sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of honey, a lot of red fruit, a lot of oak on this one. That's crazy. That's got a really nice nose to it. My God. They said no better bourbon made. I may have to disagree there, but a lot of red fruit, a lot of honey, a lot of there's actually a lot of oak to it too. Cheers, everybody. I love you all. Thank you so much for stopping in here, guys. Cheers.
happy birthday, man.
Copper Wolf came in hot with a big super chat.
Hell yeah.
Copper Wolf's in the house?
Copper Wolf's in the house.
Dropping the eggplant right on the screen.
Yep.
Whoa, Copper Wolf with a $50 super chat. Ryan, thank you, man.
You got somebody backstage.
Yeah, you got somebody backstage.
Jay, what's up, bud?
What's up, birthday boy?
How are you, man?
I'm just wanted to jump on and say happy birthday to your pretty mug.
I appreciate that, man. I try to be pretty.
You don't have to try too hard, Dan.
We all try. We all try. You succeed, Dusty.
Thank you.
Dusty, you got your two buttoned up.
All right. Copper Wolf, thank you so much, man. Again, that is extremely generous of you. Thank you so much again for the super chat, dude. Much appreciated, man. Thank you, Copper Wolf. And again, thank you for being a patron as well. Let's say Jake. Jake McKee, how good is Blue Note? I'm on my third store pick, and they're all delicious. Jake, I actually didn't crack this one yet. I was waiting to see if Chris was going to hop on from.
Dan, I sent you a text message on that.
Oh, did you? Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not paying attention. But maybe okay.
So I don't know that that's the gospel, but that's what it sounded like.
All right, that works. Jay, what are you drinking?
I'm doing Matt Madness training right now. I'm doing blinds. So
Did you pour them yourself, or did you have?
I poured them myself. I mixed them up, and I have stickers on the bottom. I'm just trying to identify, certain whiskeys with mash bills and rye versus Canadian rye versus bourbons and all sorts of stuff.
You feel like what do you feel most comfortable with? Proof?
Yeah, I think nailing proof is probably my strong point right now. Proof and yeah, probably proof. And I think like Jim Beam for the most part. If I get Jim Beam, I'm usually nailing it. I don't know what it is. But every time I got a Jim Beam in the competition, I called it. So
Call it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Even Heaven Hill too, I got pretty good at, but some of the other stuff, and God knows what he's gonna send.
Yeah, I know.
You just never know with him.
You never know with Matt.
Yeah, I mean when he's like sending blends with like 4 different states, it's like, I don't know, man. Like
Remember, food coloring's not off the table either.
yeah. I mean, you never know. Who knows what he's gonna send? He might.
Again, Copper Wolf, thank you so much, man. Much appreciated, buddy. Hopefully we can meet up soon, man.
Copper Wolf, the man.
He is the man. Ryan's a good dude, man.
Yeah, he is.
He hopped on a live here one time, not that long ago.
Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep. How long
He has a
ago?
nice collection. That was a while
yeah,
now. I
he
feel
did.
like that was like 2 months ago or something.
Yeah, it was a little while ago.
But
EJ says Ethan lifting up that Glim mix looked like a weak line.
It is actually, yeah.
He said throw some entries to Katie Turk at Drifting Drams, Richie Z, JH, and Adam Shelton.
Hey, hold on, let me get in this shit. What are you giving away, man?
Me?
Big stuff.
Yeah, so I'm so tonight I'm giving away
That could be anything. That could be anything, Katie.
I'm giving away some this Waterford. So this is an old mid '60s old Waterford. It's a full court.
Oh, nice.
67, I think it was. Yeah, 1967, 4 years old. We're also going to give away some of this Kentucky Tavern, the pineapple bottle.
Oh, I've had some of that before. That shit's good.
Yeah, but bottled and bond.
Yep.
We're actually going to empty this Kentucky Cream of Kentucky.
Oh,
Cream of Kentucky. There's probably 8 ounces in there, roughly, maybe something like that.
I always like to get that bottle whenever I go to Bardstown Bourbon Company. It's relatively inexpensive to drink.
Yes, beautiful like engravings on the bottle. I mean, nice like corn stalks and all that kind of stuff. I know it's hard to see, but that's from 1955. So we'll give some samples away of that. We'll actually empty that bottle, and then I'm going to give a sample away of Bourbon of the Week's Blue Note pick. It's called Boozy Fruit. So Bourbon of the Week and Whiskey Noobs, they did a barrel pick, and we'll give away a sample of that tonight. So.
And then Eric Gunderson threw in a sample of Big Vic's Westland pick.
Yes.
And
Yes,
then
he did.
Journey's Westland pick.
And then Eric Damaris threw in, Eric, what was it? A sample of the
82 Wild Turkey 101 8-year, and then the 80 and 86 Jim Beam 8-year.
Yes.
Damn, giving them away already.
Dude, it's Dusty Dan's birthday stream. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, man. Like, that was awesome to see that all 3 of those decanters that you got almost completely full. Like, that's beautiful. And again, I know I saw EJ in chat, but EJ came across, I think his wife came across a pretty big dusty lot of decanters for a very, very good price. So, cheers, Tom. Good to see you.
How old you turning, Dusty, if you don't mind me asking?
41, man.
41.
So not too bad. I feel older. My body's a little beat up, man. But other than that, mentally I feel good. Physically, I feel old. So I do. I definitely, like, physically I feel older than my age. So Keith Thompson said he was going to have a twist. I wonder if it will be all Scotch or all Irish. Oh, is that what Matt said? Is that what Matt said? Oh, really? Okay, a twist.
He specifically said a nip twist. So, Jason, I hope you're all right over there after that.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. Oh my God, I don't know what it's gonna be.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It is crazy to think like he could throw anything in there, like absolutely anything, you know. Bourbon School says 40 would be awesome. It seems so long. Or I'm sorry, was that Jerry? I remember 41 seems so long ago. Bourbon School says 41 would be awesome. I wish. Yeah. Like I said, my body feels it. So trust me, it feels it. Master Drum, what is the deadling that you love? Cash Strength, took your recommendation and got one for 70. Not sure what it should go for.
I think the one that I got sent was a $70 bottle, so I think you're right. You're right there. But yeah, the deadling was the Cash Strength that I got, which was like if you like coffee, chocolate, dark notes in your bourbons, then that deadling is perfect.
Oh, Jay, man, that's generous of you, man. Thank you so much, dude. Jason from the Master Drum with the $50 super chat says, happy birthday to the dustiest and the best people on YouTube channel. Man, thank you so much, man. Much appreciated, buddy. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I still, man, I'm telling you, I still have to get the ticket to the Master Journey meetup. I have yet to do it. I have to do it.
What the hell are you waiting for, dude?
I don't know. I'm so bad with that shit. Like, Katie and Ethan are like, hey, go get the Lauren's stash from. I'm like, I'll get it. It's gone. I forgot to get it. I'm so bad with that. I'm so hard-headed like that, man.
Well, I mean, luckily we haven't made the tickets public yet because we're still allowing patrons to get in, and I think there's 85 tickets gone.
Okay.
So you have time, but do it soon before I go public.
Yes, I will.
Yeah,
guys, if anybody here has not purchased tickets to the Master Journey meetup, we are meeting at Sagamore. Jay, do you want to go over what some of the what's going to be going on over the period of 2 days real quick?
Yeah, I'll try to rip through this real fast. So event at the distillery Friday night, food, live music, cocktails, just everybody hanging out, bottle share following that event. I think we're going to actually be able to do it in the hotel. We found a caterer that we might, I think we have to hire a bartender in order to pour these pours for us. Instead of just like everyone walking around with bottles. So if we do it that way, we might be able to have a loophole for the bottle share.
Oh,
so
cool.
so that's what we're working on. And then Saturday will be again, we're gonna have shuttles. They're gonna take everyone out to Sagamore Farm, and we're gonna have about a 3 to 4 hour event out there where we're gonna have tastings from other distillers in Maryland. Obviously Sagamore stuff. We'll have bar. We're gonna have a live cigar roller rolling some fresh cigars for everybody. Literal like hayride tours as well. Games, and it's just gonna be a blast. So,
yes.
And also live music there too. We're gonna have a full 3-piece band rocking out, playing there too. So it's gonna be a good time.
Yep. Yeah. So
everybody that buys a ticket will get a bottle of our special barrel pick, which Dusty Dan actually helped pick, and he knows how fucking good it is. So
yeah. It's pretty damn good, man. I'll say that. You will not be disappointed.
I heard that's phenomenal from the people that have tried it so far.
Yeah.
Have you tried it, Eric?
No, I didn't try it.
Okay. All right.
I think Christopher David, was with you guys doing the blended Barrel King and everything like that. I think he tasted it, and then Todd and Dan and everybody told me how good it was. So
yeah, it's really good. It's and what's exciting about it, it's a release that Sagamore has never done. They've never done this release, so
That's super cool.
It'll be exclusive to the group. So
yes. And Tom Harper asked, "How do we get tickets?" I'm jacked up about this. There we go.
I will. Tom Harper, just shoot me an email or a message on Instagram. If you want to email me, shoot me an email at themashandrum@gmail.com. Actually, you know what? If you go to Eventbrite and you just search Mash and Journey Spring Fling, it'll probably come up if you want to get a ticket. So,
if anybody can post that link, or if they have it, just let me know, and I can we can post it too. Here.
Just not public? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, they're just not public yet because we want to make sure, because we still have patrons like trying to make plans to come, and we don't want them to sell out before everybody has a chance to get in there. So,
Cheers, Amy Bohm. Good to see you.
Even though it's a 4-hour drive.
Birdman with a $10 super chat says, "In for 2 losing entries." They does, Steve. Oh, Ben.
Joe Graves actually nailed the pick. He totally guessed it. So, good to go there.
Deathless Dogs, happy birthday, Dusty. Thank you, man. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that, buddy. Joe did, you said?
Yeah.
Where is he? Sagamore finished in Coca Zero casks.
Yep. It's like fake sugar. It's amazing.
I'll tell you what, man. I mean, that pick stood out just from everything. It is.
We had a couple of really good. We had 3 really good samples.
So for sure.
I'll tell you what didn't get picked. We tell you what didn't get selected.
Yes.
So one was the Palo Cortado, which is a release that Sagamore has done before. However, this was a much longer finish and an older whiskey in the Palo Cortado cask. The issue with it that we all found is that the sherry really took over, and we really couldn't get a lot of the rye whiskey anymore. So it really lost the balance. It was just too much sherry. So I don't know if they're gonna have to add more rye whiskey to it in order to like balance it out or blend it or whatever. But I actually told the master. So I told Max, the distiller, that I'm like, dude, the sherry took that over, man. That you need to blend that with something because I can't taste the rye whiskey anymore.
Yeah.
And then the other one was an interesting. So you guys know like cider, like beer cider.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a black cider made from. They're called black apples. They're not actually black apples. They're just really, really dark apples, like on the inside and the outside. And there's this company that makes cider out of those types of apples. And Sagamore got their hands on a couple barrels, and they were experimenting with putting some of their rye whiskey in these black cider barrels. And while it was good, it was very apple heavy, and it just wasn't our favorite. But the third one that we did pick was pretty epic. So
yes,
yeah,
indeed.
Yeah,
can't wait for that, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Bourbon School with a $10 super chat says in for 2. Cheers, all. Cheers, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated, guys. Again, there's a lot of samples and giveaways here tonight, so thank you for that. EJ with a $10 super chat says happy birthday from EJ, MJ, and Lily. Thank you so much. Whoa, what was
that? Lily probably farted for your birthday.
Sagamore has a maple finish coming, correct?
They do.
They do.
Yep.
Tom Harper with a $10 super chat says I will take 2. Tom Harper, you are in for 2, my friend. Thank you so much. Again, guys, thank you all for the super chats. It's much appreciated. Amy Bone says, oh, man, Dusty's got the 3 buttons open tonight. Must be a hot one. I do have 3. Right? It is 3, right? It is 3. I got 3 open tonight.
Dan, I got to tell you, on your ECBP review,
yes,
you kind of looked like you were pretty hairless, like you like shaved your chest and stuff like that. I gotta tell you, like
it's there, man. I promise you. I haven't shaved my chest yet, so it's there.
Some of this crap.
It was kind of a letdown.
Dusty Dan looking like a seal. I love it.
Ben, what you just pop?
Good job.
What is that? What is that, Ben?
Where's Jimmy?
Okay,
Where's Jimmy?
I love that pick so much. I got to slow down.
The VDM was raspberry orange chocolate malt ball. Amy Bone, oh yeah, it's like 7 inches from the midday sun. Scott Pigsley, 5th quarter tailgate, $10 super chat says happy birthday. Thank you so much, man. Much appreciated. Thank you. I feel like Sagamore is anything has to be less personally amazing. One of my current favorite distilleries with Turkey and Beam. Sagamore is amazing, man. They are putting out some insanely good stuff. They really are.
Yeah, the stuff's just getting older and better.
It is. There's somebody in the back room here. Let me scroll down. Just another legend on the screen. There we go.
Hey, cheers, Darrell.
Cheers to you all. Doing well. How are you guys? What's going on?
Living the dream, man.
Amy going with the $10 super chat says happy birthday, Dusty. Thank you so much, Amy. Much appreciated. Thank you. You are in it to win it.
Wait, who's tracking? if Amy's in.
I think Ethan is.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
Ethan is all right.
Thank
I
God.
thought it might have been Richie Z too as well tracking, but it's Ethan.
Oh,
Ethan's got some like code in the background running just to track everyone. It's amazing.
I mean, not quite that good, but I have worked out the Google Sheet to where it will pull all the entries and randomize them all automatically.
Nice. Okay.
Damn, I need that technology. Shit.
That's pretty sweet.
Ethan's like, I just talk about this shit that doesn't exist, and then when the same couple people win like multiple times, then you're just like, oh man, they're really lucky.
I mean, if you saw the whose giveaway was it?
Was it Sean's?
Yeah, Sean's last giveaway for his charity thing. You might think that. So many duplicates. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think he could randomize the wheel though. Too was the other thing. So
Right,
it was
but
just kind of like
Still
how
random,
big your chunk of the wheel was. Like,
but it's still completely random. If
Yeah.
I mean, random is random. That's bottom line.
Amy says there's some new fan funding YouTube function.
Yeah, you can see all the super chats like filtered out on YouTube, and if you're like a mod, I think.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If you're a mod, you could see them. So
There's like 2 different mods now too, right?
there's 2 different mods, and also if you want to see what the mods are doing, you have to enable that. I found that the other night because I had a nasty troll and I never saw any of it.
yeah, we don't even have to talk about that, Ben. Everybody here on screen, I'm pretty sure, does not appreciate anybody that does not like cement.
Yeah, it's true.
what?
I gotta know.
I don't think I want to know.
He was anti-cementic.
Oh, okay.
No, that's literally what the troll wrote.
Oh, that's what he wrote?
Yeah, so he was not very smart. Is
He
what it
was against concrete. It was really weird.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, geez.
Only
Darrell,
on the
Darrell, what are you drinking, bud?
Simply raspberry lemonade right now.
Nice. Classy stuff.
Well,
there,
you've been sending out some samples here recently, man. I've been seeing you on the secondary.
Yeah, man. Freaking, I made room. Like, as you can see, I got one small box. Left the freaking overflow, dude. Like, I probably was able to get through maybe like 20 bottles.
Wow.
Yeah,
stuff that was mainly like under half for the most part, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you had 3 stags out there sampling it out.
Yeah, I have duplicates of those 3.
2016, 2018,
and 20.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. But yeah, I boxed up a bunch. Still got to actually send some stuff out too. It's been a little crazy, but literally I have 6 bottles basically on the floor or in a box.
Damn. The thing with those stags is they go for a pretty penny, man, for the samples. So
yeah.
Yep. Is there something you're looking to buy or just to kind of make room?
Make room for the stuff that's here, then whatever money's there, then I can start, kind of like buying again just in spurts so they don't accumulate on the floor.
I'm actually trying to find the Larceny B523.
I'm hearing really good things about that.
Yeah.
So good. It's so
Yeah.
Really good?
Okay.
God, I just reviewed it today. I dropped the review today.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? I can't watch that. I can't watch that stuff, man. I can't watch it until I review it.
I totally get it. Yeah, I totally get it. I don't watch other reviews either until I taste it myself. So,
Dan, if it makes you feel better.
I know I texted you as soon as I tasted that B523, Elijah Craig, and I was like, what is this?
Yeah, I was like, you taste that shit, right?
What is this? Darrell, did you like it? No?
Darrell loves it.
I'm still one of the few that likes it, dude.
No, really?
Yeah, I enjoy it. I don't know.
I had a problem. I went to Brooklyn yesterday. It was expensive.
Queens County?
I'm gonna color
What's
grade.
the- what's the proof on that, Ben?
The first ever single barrel rye release.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that.
Okay, hold on. Let me solo. Hold
There
on.
we go.
damn.
137.
This
Oh no,
week,
127. 127.
God, why does that stuff look like motor oil all the time? It's ridiculous.
That is super dark.
So was this the pick week?
Yeah, this was one of 45 bottles. And I actually got the last bottle.
Ben, I'm just gonna keep you on screen like this, man, so everybody can see you.
Me and my bubble wrap from Hamburg.
EJ, that would be awesome, man. I will send you. If you have one, I'll send you money for it, man. No worries. Shauna says the Larceny B523 is really good. Getting back up this weekend. Okay.
No.
Yeah, I compared it. I compared it to C922 of last year because everyone really kind of universally loved that batch, and they do have differences. You know, it's garbage.
Talking about ECBP or Larceny.
Yeah, that's fucking
Yeah.
ECP.
Yeah, we just talking about that. Yeah.
It's just like for me. I mean, I know it was a neck pour, but like it came off extremely hot.
Yeah, it does.
Very, very peanut forward for me.
Yeah, very tannic. I kind of really insulted. I'm like, ECBP is doing its best to taste like Booker's.
Ready to get in with Hill, Bernie,
Damn.
and everything else. Just bam.
I mean, I know there's really good batches of Bookers out there, but I mean, I've said for the longest time, I feel like the mouthfeel on some of the Booker's batches is it's too watery. There's no like dense, rich flavors like some of like the old school Elijah Craig barrel proof batches. Like it's just very thin, except for like the Country Ham.
So I was a big fan of Charlie's batch. It was the first one this year, but I'll give you guys a quick early review here. This I got the second batch this year, which I just cracked open tonight.
You
What's
mean
up,
this
Vic?
batch?
This is shit. This is fucking shit. This is terrible.
Is it really?
It's so not good. It tastes like yeasty dough with peanut in it. It's so weird.
Wow.
That's how
Why
Booker's is though. They put 4 out, and one of them is like pretty good.
Yeah, it's a
and
little.
then one's like palatable, and then 2 fucking suck. Like
Yeah, it's a little sour. It is just not great at all. It almost like comes off like that Claremont steep shit.
Why are they so inconsistent though? Like, why is there such amazing batches? Like, so the last good one that I tried anyway was the Country Ham. I never tried anything after that. Nothing.
There have been some good batches since then. I mean, not like Country
I've
Ham.
heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, not like Country Ham, but I felt like last year was kind of like a, I was like, oh, Booker's is maybe making a little bit of a comeback because now the 8 statements are hitting 7 years instead of 6.
Yep.
I know it's not a big difference, but in the context of like $90, I think it is to some people. And then there was some good batch. There was more than one good batch last year, or at least decent batch. I mean, nothing unbelievable as of late, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just the quality of aging they're having right now, or where they're pulling them from the warehouses. Remember, it's a blend of like 6, 7, 8, sometimes 10 different barrels of that stuff to make a Booker. So I don't know if it's them just trying. Yeah, Kentucky Tea I love. That was my favorite.
I heard that was good. Yeah.
Yeah, that one was good.
But if
think
you
that's
want,
Fred
Yeah.
said Country Ham was a slapper. Yeah.
if you want something better, just go in and pick up any Knob Creek store pick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would just drink a Knob Creek 9 Shelfer over this Booker's. I mean, this Booker's is just not great at all.
Vic, what do you got in your glass, man?
Just old
Booker's
Turkey,
number 2.
19.
That
That was later. That was after.
Yeah, don't even open it. Sell it on the secondary. Get someone buy
Open
it.
already. I already cracked it.
Darrell, did you see? I tagged you on that black and gold bottle. Did you see that? I think I
I
did.
may have. I try not I look at yours sparingly because I'm always tempted of the shit that you tag me on, and I'm like, no. I've been trying to use restraint for 2023, man. I went on a tear last year. Like
Yeah.
the second half of the year, it was insane. And that's how I accumulated so much crap.
I know. I gotta say, when I see Dusty tagged you in a post, I'm like, fuck.
You know
I'm
it's
like,
Old Turkey.
what? I'm like, what did he find?
Yeah. I'm like, oh god. Yeah. So
I try not to do that, but like I only try to do that with bottles that are kind of like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean that black and gold was again that's a really good one. You don't find it too often. Again, that was distilled by National Distillers, but a really really good bottle, and especially for the fill level on that was crazy too. So
yeah, I mean, last year I bought a couple of expensive Dusty Turkeys. I got my Al Young finally, 4 Roses. So now I don't know. This year I haven't found a bottle yet that I'm willing to spend. I got to tell you though, every time a Booker's Rye pops up, I'm really tempted.
It's just I want like $2,000 though. Like, ugh.
I
I was tempted to crack that open tonight. To be honest with you, like I was so tempted to crack that open tonight.
And I realize that every month and year I wait, the price just goes up.
It does go up, yeah.
When do you just want to buy one? Oh,
It's when you got to find the right
Trending
find the
down.
right bottle that you can
I would disagree
move on
with
secondary to cut your cost.
Everything is trending down.
yeah.
Tommy, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up?
Tommy
How's
D.
it going, everybody?
Hey, how are you doing?
Hey, Katie. What's up,
Hey,
Johnny?
What's up, Tommy?
Frank and homie.
No, you're right though. Like
Amazing.
the Booker's Rye is always going to be a bottle. That and same thing with the Al Young, Jason. That's always going to be a bottle. That's just like going to continuously go up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I have that in my collection now, so that's good. There just haven't been. Anytime I see the old pirate ECBPs, I usually grab one of those just because you can't say no to those. Especially, I still feel like they're a great value even at the price that they are now.
Yeah, they had a hazmat one for $700 on secondary.
Yeah,
That's cheaper than what it typically goes for. So
yeah. I mean, any of those. If I see an ECBP anywhere between 8 and 12 of the pirate bottle, most likely I'm buying it, unless it's completely overpriced. But
Talk about the batches 8 through 12, right?
yeah.
I think he's
Those
better.
are the banger. 7 was the worst one for me, but it was still really good. 6 was the hazmat, but yeah, 8 through 12 is just
Says, I wonder if they cycle some of the Booker's releases. Huh.
I don't know. It's like this month we'll use shitty barrels. This month we'll use good ones. I don't know how they do it, but this is pretty shitty.
Richie Z says, I had a shot at Booker's Rye several years ago. It must have been 5 or 6 years ago. $300. Oh my god.
Oh, it's a buy, isn't it?
Oh, to buy it. I thought he meant
Yeah.
like a shot for $300.
Yeah, I've been lucky. I've been lucky enough to have a pour of Booker's Rye 3 times. Once I won a sample. The other time I got one in a bar. And the third time I went to a bottle share and someone had it and I had a little pour. So those are the only 3 times I've had. And each time I'm like, son of a bitch. Why don't I own this yet?
Joe Graves says, have an early morning. I have to go to bed. Thank you, Joe. Much appreciated, man. I'll talk to you soon. I'll shoot that money over to you tomorrow. Just text me.
When did you want to do the giveaway, Dan?
We can do it now. That's fine. It's 11 o'clock.
What? Yeah, 2 minutes.
Yeah, guys. So last 2 minutes again. There's a lot of other giveaways from other people, but tonight we're gonna go ahead and give away some samples of this Waterford here that I cracked open. Full quart of that. We have the Kentucky Tavern pineapple bottle. We'll go ahead and give some samples away of that as well. That's from 1942. We also have, we're going to go ahead and sample out the rest of this Cream of Kentucky. 1955 Cream of Kentucky.
Jesus.
And then we're going to do I guess Chris never had a chance to hop on, but the Blue Note pick, Boozy Fruit. So we'll do a sample of that as well.
14 seconds left, and the Nuggets are up by 5.
Nice.
Game's over.
Ed
Somebody
Williams
boot
coming
this
in
guy.
hot with the super chat.
I was this close to putting some money on the Heat.
I almost took the Heat money line with the under. It's well under. And
I know.
They were winning.
That's why I was going for it. But
JG.
I won that game against the when they made it to the finals. I put money on that. I won a good amount just betting on the Heat.
Ed Williams, cheers, man. Thank you so much. That is a very generous super chat from you, man. Thank you so much. So happy birthday, Dan. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. You are in it to win it. There's a lot of samples and giveaways tonight, guys. So
Is
thank
tonight
you
your
for
birthday?
Friday is.
Friday?
Yes.
The
What's
real
the date on
secret
that?
is that Klein is right in front of Tommy right now.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
What?
Nathan Jorgensen with a $10 super chat says, "Happy birthday!" Thank you so much, Nathan. Much appreciaed, man. You are in it to win it as well.
Vic, you've never seen Star Wars?
No way.
Is that real?
Vic.
Is that real?
Fuck you, Ed.
Oh shit!
Game over.
And
I mean,
super chat says, "FYI, I just found out that Big Big is not seen
We hanged up so I could jump on, and he was like, "I'm gonna fucking super chat." And I'm like, "Shut up."
Oh shit, that's good.
Depressing.
No, I've never
Big, I love the
seen it.
Wu-Tang shirt though, man.
The whiskey shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Denver are champions.
Yep.
Good for you.
I'll tell you, man. I'll be honest with you. So Darrell, you're a big fan of basketball, right?
Be right back, guys.
More so football, but I do enjoy basketball.
So do you think anybody in the next 2 to 3 years has a chance to stop the Nuggets?
Yes.
Who?
Celtics.
Is Larry
If
Bird
they play the way they should play.
Wait, is Larry Bird coming back?
Please.
Yeah.
Larry Bird will get washed in today's league.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, are you crazy?
Yeah. It's different.
He was
Bird
he
was
was
a different
slow.
kind of
He
player.
could shoot. He could shoot and he could pass a bit. You know what I mean? But in
He
that
was
era,
an
like
aggressive player,
that's all you
too.
needed to really do. But this era is completely different. You know, he
Yeah,
wouldn't be
that's how
able to beat.
aggressive Bird was.
It's a different era for
Yeah,
sure.
like, it's you got some players that are good in their era only, and some that can go cross. You know, like LeBrons and Kobe's, they can play whenever, right? But a lot of the older guys that were really, really good wouldn't be as successful in today's league.
Jason mentioned the knob 120 proof. I found a store that had it for $43. I asked if it was a mistake. My girlfriend elbowed me in the ribs, so I took all 4. Oh, I love it. That's great. Denver, the first title. Yep. Did Rare Bird do the release yet? I missed it. That I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if the Pride of Anderson County has come out yet or not.
Oh, fireworks.
You hear him?
Setting off fireworks.
Gunshots.
Mr. James with $20 super chat said, "Dang, here's some funds for Vic to get Disney Plus."
Cheers, Jake.
Yeah, Vic.
So I think Mr. Jigs is the last entry.
Yeah, Mr. Jake's the last entry, guys. All right, so we will go ahead and run this. What was this? Scott JD. What's going on, Scott JD? Good to see you, man. Says joking against the Larry Bird of the
Scott, you're in chat. Did you get your damn bottle? I've sent 3 emails.
Bird can do it all. One of the most complete players ever, but he made Parrish, Johnson, and McHale Hall of Famers. That's incredible. Yeah.
I finally found this today.
That's what I just.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Nice.
I walked in the store to because Mike Klein is here and he kind of gave me some
Yeah, he's
information
in front
about
of the camera, right?
the Saffel.
Yep. WB Saffel. It's a good bottle.
It's going away. Turkey's not going
Really?
to make it anymore, according to his resources. They're
Interesting.
not going to make it anymore. So I had Noah store where I went and got it, and then I found the 2XO. I was like, sweet.
Cover Wolf says Pride of Anderson County doesn't have a release date yet. Okay. That's Rare Bird, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's David Jennings.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, Nebraska.
Whoa.
Numbers?
Yeah,
Oh,
so Dusty, you got 126 entries.
Damn.
Nice.
Damn, son.
Jesus
So 1 to
Christ.
1.
Okay, got it. All right, so 126 entries. Okay.
Wow.
Hey, Vic.
All right.
You're 10, my 10.
Okay.
Let me open this real quick. All right, so we're gonna start with a pick of this. The Blue Note. This is Bourbon of the Week's Boozy Fruit. We'll start with this pick. We'll do a sample of this. Eric, you want to pick a number?
13.
13.
All right, number 13.
Number 13 is for a sample of the Blue Note Boozy Fruit.
All right, number 13 is the Mashing Drum.
Okay.
Jason.
All right, so Jay from the Mashing Drum wins a sample of the Boozy Fruit. Ethan, are you doing these or should I write them down?
I'm writing them down.
Okay, because it's going to be chicken scratch. So thank you. Ethan's like super formal, man. Like email, like all like Excel and all this kind of stuff. I love it. Thank you, Ethan, for that.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
sure
you.
that's Ethan.
Yeah,
Super
but I think
grateful
that's
for that.
Katie.
So thank
doing
you.
that.
Thank you. Good for Ethan. Which jack is that, Ben?
What?
Which jack is that?
It's something I got from those two people up in the corner.
The toasted pecan?
No, pecan.
Okay, nice.
The pecan.
Pecan?
What do you think
The
of it?
bacon?
I haven't had it since that night, and I just looked over it and said I'm going to drink it.
Awesome.
I got some of that too.
Ben, we're just going to keep you on screen. All right, guys. So we're going to keep Ben on screen.
You're muted,
Benjamin.
Ben.
Is he muted? Did I mute him or did he mute himself?
No,
I
he
don't know.
muted himself.
If
It's
you
all
muted
right.
him,
It's a little
understand.
drinker.
No, the host muted me.
Ah, nice.
Wow.
There you go,
Ben's on
Tom.
timeout again.
Ben was never in timeout. He was never in timeout. I imagine winning the NBA title would be similar to winning the lotto or finding the love of your life. Hey, yeah. I mean,
Especially
Yeah,
for
I agree.
Denver. Denver's been
Scott JG
really
with the
bad.
$15 super chat says, happy birthday, Dan. Guys, can you add Scott JG in there, please? For three entries for Scott JG. Thank you so much again. Much appreciated, guys. Again, thank you all for the super chats. Extremely generous of you guys. But I want to share some of this older stuff with you. So, all right. So Jason won the sample of the Blue Note. So let's go ahead and move on to. We'll do the Hemingway Rye really quick. So we'll do a 2-ounce sample of the Hemingway Rye for the next winner. Ben, you want to go ahead and pick a number?
So numbers are now. So I removed one of Jason since he won, and I added Scott JG. So 1 to 128.
Since we're talking about hockey, 99.
Uh-oh. Wow, that is super fruity.
Hey Dan, did you get that bottle that
That's
you
just
won it
did
on
it
the
on
auction
Sunday.
already?
I can't help you.
It was like either last stream you were on or the stream before that you were.
It's what he
Yeah.
just
on an auction
opened.
too.
Yes, I did. That was this bottle here.
Was that the what? Okay, that's what I thought. I
Yep.
was wondering.
All right.
Did
So
you try
number
it?
99
It's
is
fantastic.
Ed Williams.
Ed Williams.
And what's this one for again, Dan? I missed
That
it.
was for 2 ounces of the Hemingway Rye.
Gotcha.
Congrats, Ed.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Yeah, Chris's Blue Note pick is actually really, really good.
That's what you just cracked.
There's another sexy guy entering the stream. Look at this guy.
What's up, Adam?
Adam, what's up, man?
Cheers,
Oh,
guys.
cheers, Adam.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
You paint that beard on? What is this?
Yes.
It's
Rogaine.
so dark. So
It's
dark and
Rogaine.
luscious.
Let's see.
Cheers, man. Good to see you.
Happy birthday. Good to see you.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that, man. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go and I don't know how many ounces is in this Kentucky creamy Kentucky, but
You should do 3 of them if you think that you have at least 6 ounces.
there's at least 6 in there. I mean, I'd say 8, but we'll go ahead and do 3 samples, 3 2-ounce samples of this cream of Kentucky.
Hey,
Darrell.
Dan, real quick.
Yes, sir.
Have you made an infinity bottle with any of this stuff?
With dusty stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
I have not.
No, I haven't either. I don't have enough Dusties. You wait? Did you say Darrell or Dan? Sorry.
I said Dan, but Dan
Oh.
was picking, I think, you for the picking the number.
Yeah, I
Oh.
have not. I haven't made an infinity bottle with that, but that would That'd be interesting though, Tommy. That would be that would be interesting. Yeah. To kind of put everything together like that would be. That's
all the dusty samples you get, just the last drips.
Put them all into something.
Yeah, just put them in another sample bottle until you get enough.
So we're gonna go ahead and do three 2-ounce samples of this cream of Kentucky. We're gonna go ahead and finish this bottle tonight. Darrell, go ahead and pick a number 1 through 128, right? Yep, not 99.
Number 22.
22. Darrell, in your opinion, top 3 ball handlers ever.
Ever?
Ever.
Oh, shit.
Ever.
Peter North.
Kyrie.
Peter North.
Shit. Kyrie.
Okay.
Maybe AI.
Okay.
Fuck, who else was really, really crazy?
That's a hard question. There's so many good ones, man. Like, even if you go back in the day, like John Stockton, Jason Williams.
Yeah.
I was thinking Stockton, yeah.
Yes,
he's good. Jason Williams was on another level.
Jason Williams was nasty with the ball.
Yeah. The
So
passing and all that.
22 is Cam Lochner.
Cam Lochner. Nice. Okay. So Cam Lochner wins 2 ounces of the Cream of Kentucky from 1955. Let's go ahead and have. Oh, Vic's gone. Tommy.
No, I'm not. No, I'm
okay,
not.
no, he's not. He's like, no, sir.
I want in.
No.
Vic, if you want to go ahead and pick a number 1 through 128, not 99 and not 22.
21.
21. Jake McKee says Kyrie, Steph, and white chocolate. Okay.
Yeah, Kyrie, I think, is number 1.
Who the hell's white chocolate?
Jason Williams.
Ah. Oh.
Gerald, do you remember that commercial? Does anybody remember that commercial where they were what is that? Where they're all dribbling? They all do the dribbling commercial
With like the beats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
it was like a drummer beat with the balls.
Yep.
I do remember that.
That's pretty cool.
So number 21 is Ed Williams.
Okay. All right. So Ed Williams wins that as well.
Ed
Williams is on a roll. Very
So
nice.
yeah, all the samples for Ed, you could just send them to me, bro.
Send them to you. All right.
You're gonna save on shipping now.
Mr. Jake says Kyrie, Isaiah, and Ali. Or AI. I'm sorry. AI. Okay.
Isaiah Thomas. See, I didn't grow up watching him to know how good his ball
Yeah.
handling was.
Peter B says Magic, Stockton, and Kidd. I mean, Kidd, yeah.
Well, Magic wasn't like for that era, I guess he was a good ball handler, but when you look at the progression, like the Kyries, the AIs, Jason.
Yeah, it's different level. Yeah.
They're infusing like street ball with NBA and just nobody can guard them. You know, like they're unguardable.
Magic handled them, all right.
What's that?
So,
Nothing.
can we point out did Ed Williams? He put in a $10 super chat, and he
put in like a $70, I think, tonight.
Oh,
I thought
imagine it was 10 and he won both.
That's what I thought. It was 10 and he won 2 already.
Yeah, it was
damn.
a 50. I think a 50 and a 10 for Ed.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so this is going to be for the last 2-ounce sample of the Cream of Kentucky. Tommy, go ahead. Tommy, what you got?
128.
What was it?
128.
128, very last number.
Well, wouldn't it be
Don't say Ed
127
Williams.
now?
Shouldn't be 127.
Oh no, they're not taking them out.
No,
They're
they-
just saying don't call those numbers.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't take them out because that's a pain in the ass.
Trust the math.
That's what she said.
Number 128 is Mr. Jiggs.
There you go.
Nice.
Congrats, Mr. Jiggs.
Congrats, Mr. Jiggs.
Well,
Nice
deserved.
win, man. And that should probably finish off that bottle. So, again, guys, you guys won the Cream of Kentucky from 1955. It is a beautiful pour of whiskey right here.
I'm scared to dive down that rabbit hole.
Dan, what do
man.
you do
I've
with the bottles when you're done?
so close.
Do you keep them?
Some of them I do. Some of them I just throw away. It just depends. Like this one has like really nice engraving on it.
Yeah.
So like there's like stalks of corn and stuff like that. I know it's kind of hard to see. Really
You
nice
definitely have to keep
engraving.
the pineapple bottle.
I'm wondering if there's a market for just those empty, older
Sure there
bottles.
I would
Yeah.
never sell them on
People
secondary.
refill them in.
Sure there is.
Oh, no, but I mean-
all that crap.
Because people buy them, refill them, forge
Yeah.
the
Right.
tax stamps.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
You got to drill a hole in the bottom. That's the only way to kind of like get past
Yeah.
that.
No,
crap.
what you need to do is send those to Top Dog so he can make lamps out of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's true.
exactly.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yes.
That'll be some beautiful lamps.
That dude's handy, man.
Mr. Drake says, "Sweet, thank you very much. A bottle older than me now. Older than me. Wow. Congrats, man. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move to the Waterford. So we'll go ahead and do 2-ounce samples of the Waterford. Again, this was a fresh crack, completely full quart. This is from 1967, 4 years old, out of Chase Distillery out of Bardstown, Kentucky. Adam Shelton, sir, if you want to go ahead and pick a number 1 through 128, not 99, 22, 21, or 128.
Sure. Another birthday boy, Dallas Clark, number 44.
Okay, yeah.
That was Clark. He's a good player.
Oh, he's a fantastic tight end, man.
Mm-hmm.
So underrated. So underrated.
Deadly.
All right.
Yeah, he was a beast.
Yeah.
Number 44 is Keith Thompson.
Keith Thompson,
Nice.
who just posted something. Said,
Yeah, I was literally reading as he was
Williams
posting.
was fun, but assist turnover ratio
Yeah,
not
I ain't
so
cared
great.
for sure. Maybe Stockton Williams was fun, but assist
Okay.
turnover ratio not so
That's
great.
fair. That's fair. Congrats, Keith. Again, so you get a 2-ounce pour of the Waterford. Who has not picked the number yet?
I'd say so, Tommy.
The double D's.
At least one.
Drifts and Drams. Katie, if you
one,
want to go
Adam?
ahead and pick a number, pick a number 1 through, I guess, 28. Not 99, 22, 21, 128, and 44.
Are you writing those down or you remembering them?
Ethan's got it.
Chat.
No, I mean you, because like
Dan
you're on it.
remembers
The
them.
ones that are pulled.
No,
No,
he can
I-
put
I'm
them
just
in
reading it.
chat.
But
I'm
Dan
getting ready
remembers
to
them.
chat.
Oh, okay.
Dan remembers them all the time.
Oh shit, yeah.
I
I'm
do
not
that
that
for the
sober
week.
right
Dan
now.
will spout that shit off.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that. What number did you choose, Katie?
Oh, I have to choose?
They asked you.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
So we're back on the chat screen, so she can't say anything.
How about number 57?
57. Like Ben's 57 Chevy.
I gave it away. It's not mine anymore.
I know.
It's still here actually because Top Shelf Dustin won it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So next
Okay.
time I see him, I'm gonna give it to him.
All right. Number 57 is, as it should be, Jason, Mash and Drum.
Again.
Okay.
That's 2.
Wins for
Yep,
Jason.
that's 2.
I've won 2 things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need to step away
Waterford
from the
and a
camera
Blue
again.
Note sample.
Waterford in my heart, Jason.
One is worth more than the other. You see.
So you got a sample of the Waterford coming to you,
Oh, that I'm excited about. I've never tasted that.
and then you also have a sample of Bourbon of the Week's Boozy Fruit.
All right, I'll try that.
Wow.
Oh man.
And then so now we have 2 samples of the Kentucky Tavern, the pineapple.
Oh, the pineapple. Yeah, baby.
Yes.
You have to keep the pineapple bottle when it's empty, Dan.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, that's a bottle I'll definitely keep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's going to be the greatest decanter ever.
a beautiful bottle.
Yeah.
All right, so Jay, if you want to go ahead and pick a number, not so 1 through 128, not 99, 22, 21, 128, 44, and 57.
Let's go with 86.
86. Congrats, Keith Thompson. I know. You won. You did win. Congrats, Keith.
So
Stand
number
Katie,
86
man.
is the
Holy
Bourbon
shit.
School.
Congrats,
Bourbon
Brian.
School?
Congrats, Brian.
There you go.
All right.
Winner.
I'll review this bottle.
The Bourbon School wins a sample of the Kentucky Tavern. And then I guess Eric, if you want to go ahead and cycle back through, if you want to go ahead and do another number for the Kentucky Tavern, another sample of that.
Well, you haven't picked the number, Dan.
No, well, all right, that's fine. I'll pick a number.
Sorry, Eric.
Thanks, Vic. I had a special number in mind.
Sorry, bro.
Let's go ahead and do number 8. Number 8, Ethan. What do you got?
No, I'm
Is
just kidding.
great.
All right, number 8 is Copper Wolf.
Congrats, Copper Wolf.
There he is. Good job, man.
Very nice.
Congrats,
Copper
Brian.
Wolf. Copper Wolf wins a sample of the Kentucky Tavern Bottle and Bond from the pineapple bottle, which is absolutely fantastic stuff. Fuck it, let's do one more. All right, one more sample of the Kentucky Tavern pineapple bottle. Eric, go ahead and pick that number.
All right. Well, since Vic already ruined it, 8. Okay. I'll just go in the opposite direction. We'll go 87.
87.
Reggie Wayne.
There we go.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, Vic, that's the number that Luke Skywalker. Oh, that's right. Never mind.
That was his jersey number.
Number 87 is Amy Bohm.
Amy Bohm.
Amy Bohm.
Amy Bohm with another sample of the Kentucky Tavern. Amy, congratulations. Got a sample coming your way. Let's see, Eric, what did you have? You have 2 beams and a turkey to give away, right?
And then don't forget about Eric Gunderson's too.
We do have Eric Gunderson's, yep.
Yeah, so the beams are 80 and 86, and then the turkey is an 82.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's weird how you found those, I tell you.
It is.
I'm telling you, man, estate sales, I swear to God, I've said it before, you will be shocked at what you find at estate sales, I swear.
I've been doing several, and I've never found any liquor. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I know. Must be a lot of crazies hoarding shit in Maryland somewhere.
Eric found his up in PA somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep. Some guy that lived in New York once out by Bend, maybe, I don't know, and then came up here and just never opened them.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
opened them.
Eric, what do you want to give away first?
Let's give away the 2 beams, and then let's give away the turkey. So I guess go with the 86 beam, the 80 beam, and then the turkey.
Okay. 1986 beam, and that is a 100-month beam, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
So 8-year beam.
Yep. 8-year beam.
It's weird how you found.
Whoever wants to pick that number, Ben Burbank, go ahead.
We don't know where that one's going. Wait.
Say number 5?
Is it 5?
No, 65.
65.
See,
Hey, Ben, there's a thing called a mic. Speak into it.
Drove your whole game with that.
So that was 6-5, right?
Yep.
All right.
Just kidding, buddy.
Number 65 is Joe Carter.
Congrats,
Okay.
Joe.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Very nice. Very nice. I like you.
I like you.
I like you. Very nice.
So next will be the 1986.
1980.
1980. Okay, so that's distilled in 72, right?
Yeah.
Distilled in 72. Beam. All right. Darrell.
47.
All right. 47.
What up, Scott?
Cheers, Scotty.
It's your Scott.
Wow, that's great
Hey,
out for
cheers,
him.
Scott.
So number 47 is Saucy Shane.
Congrats, Saucy.
Shane.
Shane. Nice.
Keeping it saucy.
That was the 80 beam, right? That
Yeah.
one?
That was
Nice.
the 80 boom. Yep.
Congrats, Saucy.
Have you tried them, Eric? All 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
And he didn't die.
I'm sitting right here. Yep.
No. I'm telling you, it's extremely rare that any of those have lead in them. Enough lead to even do anything to you. I promise you.
I think we were all born in the
I
80s or
promise
70s.
you.
A lot of it.
Well, they can't be bad like Mexican candy, bro, because those shits are powered with lead.
Exactly.
I'm still alive.
You gotta remember, it might not even
America.
be from the decanters. Back then, the stills were all soldered with lead too.
That's true.
Mhm. So are all of our water pipes.
Guys,
Exactly.
this is a Luke. Holy moly. It's getting better. and better.
Still got fireworks going off.
All right, so this will be for the 1982. This is from the Turkey Lore Wild Turkey 8-year 101.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
bottle.
Hey,
Yeah.
Eric, you got the bottles there with you?
That's a good bottle.
They're decanters, so I have them sitting up
Oh.
on the shelf up
Okay.
over
I like
there.
how
I
Eric
see.
looks.
Cool.
I like how Eric just totally looks to the heavens. Yeah, yeah, like that.
He was doing a Zach Braff.
What are they decanters of? Trains?
No, so the two beams were duck decanters. They were for Ducks Unlimited,
Yep.
which is like a conservatory group or whatever. There's one in Delaware, not too far from me, so I'm familiar with that. And then the War is a big turkey, and he's like,
Oh, cool.
I think the Junkies used to have one of those Ducks Unlimited decanters on their set for a long time, way back in the day.
Never had any of them.
Who?
Yeah, I have a bunch of
Dan and Sean.
I have a bunch of bean decanters.
Who's that?
Never heard.
Bourbon Jerkies.
Yeah.
Bourbon jerky.
Got him. Toast.
Vic, go ahead and pick that number, man. This is for the Wild Turkey decanter 8-year 101 from 1982.
Yeah, Vic, if I can get a repeat winner to save on shipping, man, just make that happen, all right?
God, that is so cheap.
Just handshake me.
We're just gonna go dirty. Fuck it. 69.
Oh, the sex number.
Of course.
All right.
Jeff
So
Oh.
Whack.
number 69 is Richie Z.
Congratulations.
There we go.
There we go, Z man.
Yep. Happy to send
Got
that.
it. You got it. Good job. Congrats, Richie.
Don't give it away. Keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that was it, right?
Eric Gunderson's sample.
Eric Gunderson. What was that he was giving?
That was
away?
He was given-
Big Vic juice.
Yep,
Yes.
the Westland.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Mechaleka High, Mechaleka's bad signage.
Well, no, he's re-signing it for me. Let's be real.
Ethan gets a middle finger.
Tommy, you want to go ahead and pick a number? 1 through 128, not 99, 22, 21, 128, 44, 57, 86, 8, 87, 65, 47, or 69.
Got a
I'm
better
going to
shot.
go 34 for
34.
34.
34.
All right. Number 34 is Nathan Jurgensen.
Would have been funny if it was Vic.
I was gonna say, please don't say my name.
Nathan Jurgensen, congratulations.
Has anybody gotten a weird teriyaki note on this B523?
Which one? Oh, God. I don't want to
All I
say it.
get is
loves it.
peanuts,
523.
oak, and cinnamon.
Make you jerk.
I just went
So,
back to it.
Darrell, I started watching your review, and I didn't get a chance to complete it because
I may be retracting some of the review.
Really.
Shit, you
I
guys
like it.
got
It's
it in his
weird.
head now?
Slightly.
I liked
I
it.
don't know.
The
I
nose
liked
is
it.
great.
I enjoyed it,
Yes.
but I did go back today while they were talking crap about it, and it was just okay.
Really?
Then I tried A123, which
It's
I
different.
thought wasn't as good as B523 when I did the review. And
No.
and I
Come
thought it was
on.
better. So
You
So
thought A
Dan,
was better?
Oh, Nathan said he.
I
Has
thought
like
A was
Vic already.
better today than B. B
Okay.
tasted
So
a
in
little
the
off.
review,
It
yeah,
kind of
the
came
review
off
said-
Yes,
a little
yes,
young.
yes. Darrell, that is the correct answer.
Stop it.
All right. So
I
this is a re-picking for Nathan.
Nathan already has
Trying to
Big
get
Vic's
Which one is
juice.
that? Single barrel?
96 and a
Oh,
70.
okay.
Dan, I have Nathan's address, so I'll send him something still.
Okay.
And then you can re-roll somebody else.
All right. So who picked that last number?
Pick a new number. How about let's do 51?
51.
Ridiculous.
For Dick Buckus.
Dick Buckus.
Yeah. Yep.
Great name.
All
Great
right.
footballer.
Number 51 is Mr. Fifth Quarter Tailgate.
Cheers,
Scotty.
Scott.
I'm going to
Yeah,
pick
I
another
did.
one. I'm going to pick
He
another
has
one.
it. You got to pick another one.
All right, so I will do two more. I'll do two more tonight, guys, and that'll be it. So this is going to be for the Kentucky Dry.
Ooh.
So this is pre-Willet. So this is KBD, Kentucky Bourbon Distillers. This is pre-Willet. This is 1980s.
That in my face.
Yeah, there he goes. Reroll.
What constitutes pre-Willet?
That's it's
Before they
You
were
just
named
give it to
Willet.
me.
Willet.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Willet juice before the name.
Yeah. So we'll do two
Swill it.
samples of this. Jay, you want to go and pick a number?
Yeah, you don't have to read the numbers. I'll read them here. Let me go into an area. Let me go to an area no one's been here. That's what she said. Let's do something in the 30s. Let's go 33.
33. There we go. It's a great number.
Nice.
All right.
Larry Bird.
33 is Todd D.
Todd.
Todd, he's local. Okay.
Congrats, Todd.
Nice.
Todd D.
Mm-hmm. He is local to me. Good deal. Mr. Shelton, if you want to go ahead and pick the very last number, Fifth Quarter Tailgate, if you have Dan's info, I'll get it from you. Send it out ASAP.
Let me find the numbers.
And then he says pick a new number for his sample too.
Yeah, he's got a mix too.
I'll go
I
5
struck out twice, so
for
somebody else did.
Anthony Richardson because the future is now.
Okay.
Wondering why I'm burning up. Kids have my heat on 70. Dude, I'm like sitting here sweating. I turn the AC on and the fan so it can circulate, and I'm like, why am I still hot? I look over there and the heat's on 70. Jesus.
So Fifth Quarter Tailgate wants to redraw his number. So that was
Which is
Somebody else
perfect.
picked.
So, yeah, so number 5 that Adam Shelton picked was actually Scott again. So, but this time for the Kentucky Dry. So they may want that one. I don't know.
And then pick for a sample of Big Vic's.
Yeah.
okay. Who wants to pick that?
23.
Come on, man.
23.
23.
23. That's my number.
So we picked 21,
All right.
22, and 23.
23 is Top Dog.
No.
Top Dog.
Congrats, Top Dog.
Actually, do I want more of this?
23.
Or do I want some?
Congrats, John.
Marlon Jackson? Was that Marlon Jackson's number? Hang on.
I can't remember if that's Marlon Jackson's number or not.
It's just top 5.
Scott says that works.
Yeah.
All right, buddy, you got it.
Bet it does.
Yeah, I mean, again, this KBD stuff is pretty good. Again, it's Kentucky Bourbon Distillers. It is pre-Willet, so good stuff. Good stuff there for sure. I know I sent out a couple samples. I think Jerry Black got one and enjoyed it. So Eric Gunderson, he said he's local, so I'll take it to him. Nice.
And then just to help you out tomorrow, that last one, it was the KBD Kentucky Dry.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes, that is the Kentucky Dry from KBD. It's pre-Willet.
Jay, you get the package?
I don't know why pre-will. It just sounds so funny to me.
Pre-Willet.
Pre-ejaculate.
Pre-Willet. Okay. Before the
Before you will it.
before the $55 tuna melts and the sweater vests. Got it. Hi, Buffy. You go to
Man,
work
that-
today? I bought a beautiful $300 bottle of bourbon that's only 2 years old. I absolutely love it. Fantastic.
Jim
I
Beam.
tell you, man, that ham sandwich they serve there is just. Has anybody had that here?
Dude,
I always
I'll-
get the egg salad.
Yeah, the
The
food
egg salad is great.
The food is delicious. I'll say that.
The food is fantastic, man.
It's fantastic.
I want
The only
Willet
distillery
food and
you
Old
feel
Crown
like you
Brim
want to go
bourbon.
to and not drink.
This is great. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Which
What
one?
is-
I like it too.
E523.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
great.
I like it too.
It is not great, Adam. You're wrong.
Great. Okay. We'll see who has more followers.
Hey, listen. I think Adam, was that your first sip of it? Was that a neck pour?
Yeah, neck pour.
Yeah. Give it a couple days. You'll see what happens.
The first thing I drank tonight was the 96 and a 70. Your pick.
Oh, yeah, very nice.
Which
That's an old school pick.
it was real good.
Yeah.
Did that? I mean, the ECB BP B523 was just like it came off very like peanut forward, honey peanuts, but it's not like the old B batches, man. It's not dense. It's not rich. It's super
that was the
spicy on the palate.
Teriyaki flavor that I was getting. I was confusing it with like a peanut sauce.
So Adam, I think that teriyaki too. I got because I said in my review it comes off more savory. There's like a savory note to that ECBP as well, which I think kind of plays into that as well. Which I mean, it's different. I mean, it's listen. Any ECB is not going to be ever terrible, but I'm just saying, like in the context of trying them versus other batches, that one just fell flat to me.
It's got a nice umami.
But
That's what.
coming off of
because when I think Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, I think mushrooms and teriyaki syrup.
I mean, like honestly though, if you think about it, right, like especially for the B batches, like I mean, those are always. I mean,
They're
they
usually
always
the
kind of
cleaner
fall in the middle, right? Like A is very sweet.
Yeah.
C typically is like kind of sweet, but like kind of savory at the same time. But like the B batches, like historically, have been pretty good. But this one just it just doesn't do it for me though. It's super light on the palate. There's no like richness and dense like those dense flavors that you get. It's like it's very light across the palate. For me anyway. I don't know.
Like I said, it's ECBP pretending to be Bookers.
Yeah,
I think the disappointing
Half the
part
price.
is that coming off of like the A123 and the C922, which I thought were great batches, and they're like putting it in the right direction and everything like that, coming off of the 21 releases, which were all a bit subpar. They make this announcement that they're dropping the age statement and it's going to vary. And now you're excited. You're like, is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? You want to know what's coming. So you go out and you buy this. And that was the disappointment to me, was that coming off of those good batches and the change.
And you never know. I mean, you have to put yourself in the mind of the blender or the distiller. I mean, I don't know if it's actually Connor O'Driscoll that's blending these or someone else is doing it, but I mean, maybe they're going into the mindset. All right, we made this with A123. Let's make something different for the B batch. Let's do something a little more rye forward. Maybe they said, "Oh, more umami in this one." You never know. I mean, it's really just going to develop.
Based on all the reviews, it sounds more like Conor McGregor blend.
Oh shit!
When they do a small batch, right? Just say for ECBP to create, just say that B batch. If there's leftovers, could they potentially use that and age it longer to put it into just say said C batch or another year from now, or do they always use it all? Do we know?
I mean, I know they try to use all of it. I mean, what happens to any mild leftovers? So I mean, I don't think we'll ever know. But I mean, it could go into a smaller batch. It could round out another batch of something that they're using. I mean, you never know.
It probably gets proofed down to the small batch or some shit like
The
that. They're
94.
like, oh, just throw it in there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the small batch 94. I mean, all those shelfers, they're batch for consistency. So anything that's going to throw that off, they're probably not going to utilize. So I don't know.
Somebody take a snapshot of that real quick.
Dude, now we had some weird ones like hang when we do our
Jeff.
little like top 20, and it's just you never know, man, when you're blinding. You know, you
So-
may not think you like it, then you stop blind.
Yeah, I can't wait till my end of the year because I always do the A, B, and C and the blind at
Wait,
the
what-
end. We'll see what happens.
What did
Hmm.
Fred say about it, though? That's what I want.
That's how I
Knowing
make my
Fred,
opinion.
yeah, Fred probably loved it.
He said it had a lot of marzipan in it.
He likes 291, so yeah.
I got no marzipan in that batch.
I will
Yeah.
say though, I didn't want to be too quick to judge it like harshly because I did that with the B522 last year. Initially I was just like, this is not it. And then it got better, and then I blinded it a few times, and it was a little bit surprising, and it didn't deserve the harsh criticism that I gave it, but
Dude, I root
kinda feel
for
like
I root for a Logitech Barrel Proof B523. I keep coming downstairs and like tasting it again. I'm like, come on,
Great.
baby, you're gonna do it. You're gonna
Great.
get better. It just hasn't happened yet. Maybe
Love it.
maybe like all the way half down, it'll get better.
Maybe you blend some of the shitty 121 or the 21s with that 23. See if it
Oh
helps
yeah,
out.
maybe.
I got a B521.
So Peter B
Those-
says
the
men
21s
did
was
like the
bad.
523. I
Elijah Craig or Larson.
Elijah,
So
yeah.
that means it's wonderful and it's going to be whiskey of the year.
I never
Yeah, it
bought a
might be his
Larson
whiskey. It
before
might be his
C9
whiskey of the year.
there's
It might-
no way. There's no
That's gonna be the base whiskey for my blend again.
no.
Oh, by the way, guys, real quick. So I think I'm going to be working with the Junkies on this. I know we talked about it, but I think what we're going to try to do is come up with a kind of a whiskey tube top like whiskeys of the year, like universal collab. So everybody takes their top 10 whiskeys or bourbons of the year. We compile them. We figure out like average scores and kind of give like a universal like award for whiskey tube. This way, it's not like bottle. It's not like you're part of a, it's not like an awards thing where you have to pay to get your bottle put in there. This is all just based on stuff that everybody in Whiskey Tube got to taste over the year. Obviously, club picks or single barrels excluded. We're just talking about regular releases from distillers that people got to try. Do your own blind tastings, come up with like a top 10, and then we'll kind of compile them all and kind of reveal like what Whiskey Tube is, what we think those top whiskeys are to the masses, rather than having to depend on, like the San Francisco Spirit Awards and these other award things. So
Yeah.
Shit.
we feel like that would be a really cool way
That'd be
to,
interesting. Yeah.
yeah, it'd be interesting to see people's, what they tried and what their tops are, over the
Half
course
of
of the
mine
year.
are picks right now. but-
What's that?
I said half of mine are picks right now. If I went non-pick,
Yeah, you would have to go. You would have to go non-pick. You can't do.
non-pick for me right now, like top 3, I think. I got
This has been
Michter's
the year to
10,
pick.
the Hard Truth Caramel Malted, and probably K-Luke. Like, I wanted to pour more of this damn
Oh, wow.
K-Luke, man. This shit is like...
That K Luke batch 4 is
that 4?
fucking ridiculous. Like that's
Durrell was I not lying? How good is that shit?
Oh, it's stupid.
It's stupid good.
that
Oh my
God.
that K Luke batch 4 was in my blind tonight.
Yeah, I know. That's what made me pour it, because you were
It
talking.
won first
won.
place, like hands down.
I mean, that's
Beat
a
Kelvin 5 handily.
Yeah, it's already a top 5 pour for me this year. That K Luke, it's not even close.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So I think the biggest win, Jason, probably if you guys collaborating like that on those top 10, is that at least you'll balance out Shook with his blue run and your hatred of it, so it just won't land anywhere in the top 10.
I mean, I won't have a Blue Run review. Oh, he's got the Hawk. There you go.
Yep. Pouring the Hawk.
Wait, what is that?
That's
Old
that's
Elk.
Oh shit!
the
What, 2
first
years
Old
ago?
Elk he did, yeah.
Wow, I was like, I've never even seen that bottle.
What's funny is Scott actually does not like that bottle.
No?
Dang. That's funny.
Well, yeah, you're smoky.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
little, has a little
shit.
smoky note to it.
Mr. Jig says, could you include export exclusives?
Well, it's not a single barrel, so yeah, like
Yeah.
We talk about like
Wild
the,
turkey.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
see, I feel like
year.
I feel like he's pointing the finger at Wild Turkey 12 year.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean that
Well,
made that. I mean
that's
that
great.
made my list last year, so I probably wouldn't include it this year.
Oh, that was last year, wasn't it? The
What
purple.
you got, Ben?
Yeah, that was in our freaking flight. Jason, did you get the samples?
Yeah. So actually,
I got-
no, I haven't been to the mailbox yet. I gotta go
Okay.
over there. Yeah,
That just made me think of
Jeffrey
it.
Wax says, Jason, how nervous are you about Wednesday?
I'm not nervous at all, actually. Jeffrey Wax, so just to let you know.
How about Friday?
What you got
How
there,
about
Ben?
Friday? Friday is the big
In Kentucky.
Madness, right?
Friday's Matt Madness, but I'm doing a little blind
Think
head-to-head provided by Darrell against Jeffrey Wack on my channel on Wednesday night. You know,
You got
just
got
to,
an update on that?
just to keep
Put it
doing
up.
the training. Is he trying the rye?
No, I'm not trying to rye. I'm actually going to
I can't see
an
what it is.
older
You gotta back it
barrel-
up. It's too
Oh
close.
my God, yeah. You have
Diamond.
to,
There you go.
there you go.
Sure.
No,
Damn,
it's a
there it is.
regular barrel strength I've had for a while.
All
I
right.
just
All right.
haven't
Oh.
visited it in a while, so
It's like
Right.
I do want to say one thing here, quick, before I jump off here. I'm having a really cool thing that's happening this Friday. I'm doing 2 live streams Wednesday. I don't know why I said this Friday. Wednesday.
you've been drinking.
Yeah, I've been drinking. So I'm doing 2 live streams on Wednesday. My early one will be at 5:30. So from 5:30 to 7 p.m., I'm going to have Dr. Patrick Heist, Chief Scientific Officer at Wilderness Trail, is going to be here live in studio in the Mash and Drum Whiskey Room.
Whoa,
Heck yeah.
Nice.
that's cool.
Yeah, he's going to be actually like here, which is fucking crazy to think about. Yeah, so he's going to be here live in studio, and we're going to be doing a live stream talking about Wilderness Trail, talking about the Campari acquiring. We're going to talk about the future Wilderness Trail, you know, what everything looks like. So I posted on my Patreon page. So if anyone is a patron of mine and has a question they want me to ask Pat, please drop your questions in, and then I'll do my regular live stream at 9 o'clock. So
Oh, yeah.
Wednesday night double dip.
Nice.
Gonna make some shrinky dinks.
That's Eastern time, though, right?
Be ready for that blind.
Be ready and be ready for a blind against Jeffrey Wack. Am I going against Kelsey too, or just Jeff?
Just Jeff.
Okay, perfect.
4 bottles of Blue Run. Be ready.
I can't believe I'm doing a pick of this stuff in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
It's
Jeff
Blue
so
Run
far
High
is.
Rye,
that
Blue
was
Run
Ben.
Bourbon, Blue Run Golden Apple, whatever they call it.
Well, I mean, if you
Contact me.
if it's all Blue Run, then Jeff, you win. So
What up, Bobby?
Shit.
I don't know if I'll be more disappointed in the fact that Jeffrey beat me or that Darrell owns those bottles.
Bad
I
ass.
think,
What's going on, man?
in all honesty, all of them are pretty decent. Actually, no, they're all pretty good in their own right.
You went from pretty decent to pretty good. I don't know.
No, because I
It's
was
okay.
thinking of
Well,
one.
it sucks.
I don't
was
know. You
thinking
also
of
thought
one, but-
ECBP B523 was good.
They're
So I
all
don't know.
ones we
It's
sent
amazing.
Jeff 4 or 5 times.
I gotta say, I just poured C922, and it blows it out of the water. It's not even
Absolutely.
It's good because I love Heaven Hill, but it's not that good.
We're almost in the same boat. I pulled up the other.
Like,
one.
I mean, and like I said, like there's no depth to it. Like it's like it's missing that dense,
The
like
finish.
rich, like mouthfeel to like the B batches.
I
It's
think
not
here's what
there.
you should say. It's not bad whiskey. It's bad ECBP.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
But that's still good whiskey.
it's
Of
still good.
course,
Yeah,
correct.
it's still good bourbon, but you know,
Yeah.
everyone always wants to. I mean, that's the first thing everyone asks, like when you do like videos. Oh, how does it compare to this one, or this one? And I mean, I get it. It doesn't really, on its own, I could sit down and enjoy it. I can enjoy that ECBP easily, but you start comparing it to other batches, it's not even close.
I
Yeah.
feel like this
It's-
is gonna be a super crushable like summer bourbon.
All right. So,
I'm gonna
I don't
drink
know,
the shit
we-
out of this.
including the current people here and whatnot, when I drink whiskey, though, I don't drink it to try and compare it to the other stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, which is
I like the
probably
523 for what it is. It's good.
yeah.
If I
You were
grab a different
definitely
Elijah Craig and drink it, and I like it too. You know, I don't really think. I don't know. I just don't think it's one's better than the other.
that's
I mean, I
because
do, but
that's what makes
I
you
don't
the
do
wisest.
that for drinking. You know what I mean?
That's what makes you the wisest of all of us, because everyone likes
Bourbon
to
Buddha.
has it. I mean, it's not even like I did the larceny.
This is what you do for. I mean, not for a living, but this is what you do: is you compare whiskeys. You try to get the essence out of each different whiskey and give your opinion on it and all that information. Whereas me, I'm just here for the hell of it, you know.
Tom
So,
Harper
anyway.
said bad ECBP is like hitting ninth for the Yankees. I just threw it.
Or hitting third for the Mets. I mean,
Braves.
you're killing me, MLB.
Listen, I'd rather have a few bourbon bottles hit instead of the Mets right now.
By the Braves.
The Mets
Swept
are so bad.
the Mets.
The Mets are so
Braves
bad.
swept the Mets.
Yeah, but that's not anything that the Braves haven't done yet. You act like it's a big feat.
What about the Orioles though? Huh?
I love how Braves fan are like, you swept the Met, we swept you. I'm like, you did it last year. You like you schmucks, you can.
What made me start talking about the Cubs?
Go sweep a good team, and I'll be more impressed.
Currently playing Detroit.
What about the Orioles this year, guys? The Orioles at all? Nope, nobody.
Oh, the Braves lost to Detroit.
Red Sox.
Dang.
Red Sox.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, Braves lose to Detroit, sweep the Mets. Yeah, it's a big difference.
Lost to Washington.
Yeah, the Padres suck this year. All the teams that
Nickel Tabasco and this blind.
This was really
Too
good.
many
I thought.
games.
I don't know if anybody else.
I agree. Tommy.
Keeper, yeah.
Subway
100%.
Series coming up. It's not like the Yankees are
First
playing that
bracket
good
of the
either. The Yankees are kind of beat up this year. They kind of suck too this year.
Me and Zach Jones got to try that together, Tommy.
Whiskey Wars in the house, man. Cheers, man. Cheers, buddy. Sean, if you want to hop on, man, you're more than welcome.
What's up,
The
Sean?
Yankees just lost. The Yankees just lost 3 or 4 to the fucking Red Sox, who supposed to suck.
Katie, what is that?
What's that, Ben?
I finally got that bottle headed.
So Jason, when I heard you talk to Adam
Oh,
about
word.
the Braves, this is what I heard. F yo trains.
Yeah,
yo,
Yeah.
Wow.
Love it.
My train.
Katie, is that full?
It is.
I'm telling you, I don't care what anybody fucking says. That shit is highly underrated in that bottle. Highly underrated.
Is it
In the
bean?
train decanter?
In the train decanter?
Yeah, I mean, you're talking 8-year fucking bourbon and like 8-year Jim Beam.
Or if you have the older ones, they're 150 months. So now you're talking
11.
These are 8-year.
These are 100 months, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple of 150s.
Yeah, I still have all my trains over there. Maybe I'll open one up with Dr. Pat tomorrow. I'm sorry, on Wednesday.
No, you got to make Fred autograph.
Yeah, I definitely have to have Fred autograph one for sure.
You got to name the engine Fred and the caboose Minnick.
Whiskey War. Yeah. Sean, you should hop on, man.
Tommy, you like my shirt?
I can't really see it. Oh, it's a
Hold on.
bear.
Hold on.
Yeah, go Bears.
Yeah, go Bears.
Bear down.
Rawr.
There you go.
Nice.
Rawr.
Best team in the NFL.
But go Colts, though. They beat the Bears in the Super Bowl.
Rawr.
Best Bears linebacker outside of Bucket
Urlacher.
and Urlacher.
Tommy D.
Briggs? Would you say Briggs?
No.
Outside of Urlacher and Buckus?
Those are the only two I know.
No, I think Briggs.
Leonard
Briggs
Floyd.
didn't do anything. Briggs was good when he had Urlacher there with him,
Yeah.
but by himself, no, I don't think Briggs was good at all.
Leonard Floyd.
I don't think he I don't know, pulled up the slack of when Urlacher retired.
Yeah.
The best linebacker crew they had was, obviously the 85 Bears. And I'm not
Yep.
harping on them, but
Yeah.
Singletary, you had Wilson, and you had oh shit, I'm blanking his name. Crap, I forgot. How can I forget? Well, I'm drinking. But that linebacker crew there, that was crazy. Of course, it was also a different time in football, just like everybody's talking about different time in NBA and stuff.
Yeah.
Back then, you took people's heads off.
Indeed.
Now you would get a flag. So
It's more cerebral.
Singletary and what was it? Bill
Otis Wilson.
Isn't it Bill George? Wasn't Bill George the other one, or was he
Who?
older? Bill George,
No, I don't know Bill George.
or was he older?
It
He
was
might be an older one.
Marcus Wilbur. No.
Wilbur.
I got to Google it. It's been driving me nuts.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying Singletary.
Yeah. I love watching the
Great
old
for the
NFL
49ers.
films, and they focus on Singletary's eyes, and you see like they're all out before the play. It's
Yep.
awesome. Yep.
Talk about like people being able to read plays before they happen. That's it.
Him and Ed Reed.
Oh yeah, one of the best safeties to ever play the game, man. By far.
Yep.
My favorite safety to watch.
Wilbur Marshall was the other linebacker, the other outside linebacker.
Wilbur Marshall.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as like other safeties to play, I mean, like what's his face from the Eagles?
My favorite to watch was Palomalu.
Yes.
Palomalu's great, man.
Shit,
But I mean,
that's what you're thinking.
there's a huge difference between strong safety and free safety, right? So like, Palomalu was great at what he did. Reed again, fantastic at what he did. Bob Sanders was decent.
Bob Sanders, the man of glass.
Yeah, Bob Sanders was great. Dawkins. Shit.
Oh yeah, Brian Dawkins was a freaking missile.
Brian Dawkins is a monster, man.
That too was a missile.
Go Eagles.
Yeah, Brian Dawkins is a monster at safety.
Hey,
You're welcome for your coach.
John Lynch, right?
We had a couple good coaches.
John Lynch is a hard ass hitting safety, man.
You poached your coach from us, and then we poached your offensive
All right,
coordinator.
so I gotta ask everybody here on screen in the chat. I already know my best fullback ever. Best fullback? Yep. Go ahead.
Fullback.
Mike Allstott for me.
It's either
Period.
Allstott or Bettis.
Period. Mike
Jerome
Allstott.
Bettis.
Mike Allstott.
Allstott or
Jerome
Bettis.
Bettis.
But I would put Allstott there.
What wasn't Larry Johnson?
The only one that I could think, because he was so good out of the backfield too, was Lorenzo Neal.
Yeah.
Wait, was that? What was he? San Diego? What team was that?
Yeah, he was on the
He
Chargers.
played for San Diego. Yeah. Mike Allstott was a fucking monster of a fullback.
Allstott was. I think one guy that's underrated is Moose Johnston.
Yeah.
I think that he blazed a lot of holes for Emmitt Smith down there in Dallas, right?
Yep.
And so he got overshadowed, but he was a beast as well.
Was Ironhead Hayward a fullback or a running back?
Both.
Here, Sean.
That's probably very accurate.
Sean.
Yeah, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like just a big ass bruising.
Go back and watch like Mike Allstott highlights and watch him fucking run people over.
Yeah.
He runs people over, man. Like an amazing fullback.
You
Fantastic.
remember when Peyton Hillis came into the league and what he was doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
He would like run everybody. Like he was a big boy.
Yeah.
Then he got figured out.
These are some big boys, man, running people over for sure.
Well, I mean, Derrick Henry is basically a fullback, but he's a running back.
The size of them, yeah.
You guys are forgetting about one. You guys are omitting
The immaculate
one
conception.
serious. You guys are omitting one serious fullback, Larry fucking Zonka.
I thought Larry Zonka was
old
from
school,
outside
man.
Miami.
Larry Zonka. You talk about running guys over. That guy was. Just tackle at your own risk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brown.
Yep.
Rest in peace.
And some bruised ribs.
Oh
at
yeah,
least.
Jim Brown was technically a fullback.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
wow,
was
yeah.
running back, but
That dude was a monster.
he was a monster. Yeah. Yeah.
God, this Where's Jimmy is good.
What, top 2, top 3? Probably all time, I think.
I think the biggest thing about Dale Johnson, right, is he was just overshadowed. I think there's like this elite class of fullbacks that they're rare, and Allstott, Johnson. There were a number of them, right? Those are the two that for me that are iconic in it.
Yep. I mean,
Phased out.
if you go watch Mike Allstott highlights,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, he
Like,
just
it's painful
he
to
just
watch.
runs people over. It's amazing.
there's no tackling high, there's no tackling low. He will run you over, like just period. And they had that triple-headed monster, man. It was like what Pittman, Allstott, and Dunn, right?
Warwick Dunn days. That's like
Yeah. It wasn't that the three-headed monster, right? Wasn't that who it was?
Eric Dickerson, Richie.
No, it was work done. Who was it?
Yeah,
It was
All-Star
Dunn.
Dunn and somebody else.
Yeah. Dunn,
real
All-Star,
Super Bowls
and
one of the real MVPs of Super Bowl 41 was Dominic Rhodes, who was technically a fullback.
yeah.
41
People
with what
know
teams?
There we go. Juice, yes, today's NFL, yes. For sure, man.
Is that the Patriots guy?
Juicy.
He used to be on the Ravens.
Wasn't he?
I was on the
Packer?
Ravens before. Yeah.
Is he a Patriots player?
Now I don't know where
No.
Juice went, man. I can't remember.
What name am I thinking of? I thought it was.
I'm so intrigued by the upcoming football season.
Oh,
I am too.
Go Eagles!
I have hope for once.
Go
We're gonna
Raiders.
smack it.
I am just thankful that there is one person that is no longer a Green Bay Packer. To
Aaron
ruin my
Rodgers.
fucking year.
Scumbag.
Mine and Eric's here.
Enjoy him, New York.
Yeah.
Eric, we got to go to some games, man.
Good luck, Jets.
Absolutely.
Now, if the Jets win the Super Bowl, I'll be pissed still. But
You know what, though, it'd be fun for a lot of people to meet up for a game, man. That would be a lot of fun, wouldn't it?
Jets' best quarterback was Mark
I met up with
Sanchez.
OH for a game. And that was fantastic. But they lost.
Who said that?
The butt fumble.
Oh my god!
I mean, honestly, he got to the AFC Championship 2 years in a row. It's not
Yep.
too bad.
Yep.
Shit.
I can't wait.
Lost to the Colts and he lost to the Patriots.
Yep.
Jake McKee says Chargers in the Super Bowl next year.
I'm excited. I'm excited to watch my Falcons this year. They have a good young team.
Hey, Desmond Ritter, man, I like him a
Atlanta
lot.
Falcons.
I don't expect them to do much, but I think they're going to be a fun team to watch.
I expect a lot out of him.
Jason, you're not a
Watching
Giants
him out of
fan?
college.
No, I actually I know everyone. Yeah, I mean, my family didn't really watch a lot of football growing up. I was indoctrinated with like baseball and Italian soccer. That was about it.
Okay.
So
You had Mike Vick.
I watched when I met friends at school. I got introduced to football and really fell in love with it. And my favorite player was Dion, and he was on Atlanta.
Yeah.
He was on Atlanta at the time, and I just stuck. I stayed a Falcon fan. So
Why aren't you a Braves fan?
Did I see stuff?
what?
Deion Sanders?
I can't wait for college.
Because again, baseball. I was a huge Met fan as a kid, so
Right.
I wasn't going to be a Braves fan. That wasn't happening.
So what was your
Got
team
to see
for
him play a
football?
bunch.
What?
What was your team for football?
My grandfather used to watch Roma. That's who he watched. So
Nice.
yep.
What does this say? Different jams. Bust the real deal. I don't like the Steelers. Huh?
I hate the Steelers.
I'm
Bettis
not a
ruined my
fan, but
2005.
Bettis, it's hard to argue with that.
Yeah.
Well, that was a
Didn't
ref
change.
job in 2005 when they won.
Yeah, a little bit.
Jake McKee says Falcons have no shot at what? I mean, the NFC South sucks. Everybody has a shot. in the NFC.
Dude, Falcons were like bottom 5. Anything better than that is a win.
Yeah,
Wow.
But I mean,
is the
they,
Rams
they were one win away from winning the NFC South at like 7-8.
I like what the Falcons have done.
That's how
moves
bad the
they've made,
NFC
it's been
South
good.
was. Yeah, I
cannot
didn't think the winning team. How many good quarterbacks though were in the AFC this year? All of them are.
Lot.
There's a lot.
Yeah, I think the Falcons are going to be better than last year.
I hate to say it, but I would really like to see the Bills finally win a fucking Super Bowl.
No.
No, they got to
really
keep
hit it
losing.
hard this last couple of years.
Nah, let's go for the Bengals.
No.
Joe Burrow.
I wouldn't mind the Bengals winning. I like to see
I like
Joe Burrow
Jamar
win one.
Chase.
Yeah.
Won't happen.
DeMar Chase and Joe Burrow, like
Yeah, they're going to blow the shit out of the Ravens this year.
Not
Yeah.
happening.
Yep, twice. Sweat.
I can't wait to see how bad Denver's
Not
going.
happening.
Dude.
I just can't wait.
for the
Denver
season.
I heard that if
worst quarterback in the league.
Russell Wilson sucks again, they're gonna Ciara. His wife is the backup now.
Ooh.
Well, Sean Payton ain't dealing with shit.
Payton
he had
is
his
a
own
product
personal
of
coach
cheating.
and shit, and Sean Payton's like, no.
Yeah, he's like, you're not.
Sean Payton
Yeah,
sucks.
we're not you're not doing that, Mister. So, I
Is he
like that.
Denver's coach?
Yes.
Yeah.
They traded for him.
I was wondering why he was at the game today. I haven't been like following.
Yeah, he is the coach of the Broncos now.
Oh, you saw him at the Nuggets?
Yeah.
Denver is
And
so
Ciara
stupid.
and freaking
Mismanaged.
Russell, they were all there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what sucks is I cut the cord for cable TV, and I've just got these wall mount TV antennas over the air kind of thing.
Yeah.
ABC, which is what had the game on, is like the only channel I can't get. So it's like, damn it.
I mean, I'm
You
always
haven't
going to
even-
support.
you haven't
I'm
need a
always
website.
listen,
I could have
David.
gone to a bar and watched it, whatever.
David, I'm always going to support the Mets, but I'm a what do you call it? A rational fan. I know that they suck. So.
The Steelers have one of the best coaches in the league, but I hate them.
Oh,
So,
Jake McKee. Oh, he's a Panthers fan. That's why he said they have no shot.
Yeah.
I get it.
Panthers have one of the worst coaches in the league.
We got one of the best.
Who's that?
Oh, he's a New England fan. Come
Nope.
Yeah, New England.
Eagles.
I'm
Eagles.
sticking with it.
I don't know. I mean,
Sirianni?
I think Bryce Young's going to have
Our
a good
GM's
year. I
the
think
best.
he's
I'll
gonna
tell
do
you
good.
that.
Yeah, Howie Roseman. Yeah, he's great.
What I
think
do love,
Sirianni was a product of his coordinators.
what I do like that the Panthers did is they already named
Wasn't it
Bryce
5
Young.
years?
They already named Bryce Young the
The starter.
starter. So they didn't
Yeah.
they didn't mess around. They weren't like,
Good for them.
we're going to try him out. They were just like, he's starting. So
Dude, he's like an agile Drew Brees. Like he's small, but like accurate,
Yep.
mobile. Or
Yep.
we'll see. You know what I mean? Like
He was a
college is a lot
product of
different
the
than
Alabama
NFL.
system who had all 5-star talent around him.
it's just he's so
Five
little.
star.
It's a big
Yep.
learning curve seeing over like 6'7" offensive linemen versus some
But
like college people that are like
He
6'6".
Well, I
did
mean,
have
they gotta-
Bill O'Brien as his
I mean,
OC.
they gotta
so
they're probably gonna
maybe he's
put him
better.
out. They're gonna put him out in space. They're gonna they're gonna wheel him out so he could kind of see a little better. Probably they probably won't keep him behind the pocket too much. Get him
He's a
mobile.
smaller
he won't
Jalen
be able to
Hurts.
see over him.
Lamar
Yeah.
Jackson, Jalen Hurts. He's that type of. Well, I don't know how good he'll be in the NFL, but he's that play style.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts
Hey,
are
so
much taller
Vic,
than him.
from what you've heard tonight,
Yeah, they are a
still
little
at
taller. Like
523?
he's smaller, but like play styles.
What was that?
Since what from what you've heard tonight, do you still want the ECBP 523?
It's not for me. Yeah.
No.
It's good. It's good for what it is.
I found him on the military base for like $65, so I
That's
bought
a
like
great
4.
price for what it is.
Yeah, that's a great price. I pay
Hey,
60
wait,
for
like,
it.
You always buy them, right? It's like Stag.
Yeah.
You buy them all.
Yeah, you always
Some
buy
are going to
them.
be better than the others, but they're
I've
never
found
going to
them
be
at places
terrible.
where it's way expensive.
No
So
one-
I'm like,
Yeah,
You
I
can
love
throw
when I get Instagram messages about, hey, have you tried the new Stag yet? I'm like, he's like, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, you're gonna fucking buy it. Come on.
Mr. Jigs. The Browns.
You're not-
the Browns are
you're
going to
not-
be third place in their division. They're going to miss the playoffs.
Who is?
The Browns.
Browns, they actually played pretty well last year, surprisingly. Well,
They always get those first round picks, man.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah. I mean, if they were managed right.
Yeah. Let's have this ECBP, yeah.
All right, guys, I'm jumping off.
All right, buddy.
Hey, Jason, have a good night, buddy.
Good night.
See you in a
See
couple
you guys
days.
one
Good night
day.
on Wednesday.
Thanks, Jay. See you
Yeah,
later.
brother.
Wednesday.
Happy birthday again, Dusty.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, good.
Nice. Shit, mine's next week. You have what? 41 Friday.
Yes.
Friday, yeah. Like,
What are you going to be doing? 48?
57.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know you were
Wait,
older
you're
than me.
turning
You
41?
look good, buddy. You look good.
Dusty, you're turning 41 on Friday?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're a baby.
Really?
Dude, trust me, man. My
Nick, you're
My
not
body's
even
a lot
50
older
yet
than
and
that,
saying
man.
you're a baby.
my body is a lot
45.
older than that, man.
That's 4 years. That's
I
nothing.
think Bryce
look
is
at
going to
this
be the
fucking
right
second
here
best
when
player
he was
in
in
the
high
draft
school.
class.
I've lived a rough life.
Yeah. All
Lived
right.
hard
I
in the
got
80s.
one gray hair. You can't see it on this camera yet, but
It's because you live in California.
No, it's because I got married.
I've got a
twice.
couple gray hairs.
always, yeah, I got my kids.
My
and
only
my
gray
wife
hairs
do
are in my
couple.
beard. I
Yeah.
don't get it.
Dude, I got
Same.
one in my beard and like 3 in my hair. And I'm
Dude,
like,
man, my
one up
my body feels it. Like mentally, I'm good, but my body
Here.
feels it, man. My body feels it.
I don't really have gray hair. It's just all white.
Just look what 3 more
Yeah.
years can
More
look like.
white.
Well,
Ben,
for
did
a
you
ruck
find me at
march
85
today,
yet?
probably gonna have
Thank
some
you,
more gray
David.
hairs soon.
Find you what?
An 85 yet?
I'm sure there's one here.
I mean,
Uh,
86.
Come here, help me look through it.
Come deliver it and drink some whiskey with me.
Cheers,
Bro,
Mr.
there's-
Diggs.
Darrell, you're 85?
Yeah.
86.
I'm sorry, but this shit is people are sleeping on this distillery.
What is
Oh, I
it?
thought-
I
over
thought you were about
Kings
to say it was
County.
bad.
Kane County.
Yeah.
I can't wait until you do your picks.
You guys have the Irene pick, right? Oh, no? Why did I think you had that pick? That thing is
They will.
silliness.
But
It's-
no, yeah, 28. 20.
I can't wait.
Did you try it in Kentucky with me? Oh, no. I mean, not
I don't
Kentucky,
know.
Michigan.
I don't know if we
Not sure
tried
about
it in
that.
Michigan or not.
Mm,
I don't remember
Yeah,
that
well.
much about Michigan, honestly.
yeah. That's still the show on Thursday and Friday when people actually tried it. They're like, Kings
Yeah,
County,
McKee.
they didn't dive
Actually,
into it.
McKee, we do gotta meet up, man.
What'd you say, Vic?
Yeah, Jake's out in Cali, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jake McKee is
Yeah.
out here.
Oh, Jake.
Vic, you
But
coming
it's
to
like,
Coors?
this is just a regular single barrel. This is nothing. This is, I mean, it's a single barrel proof, and it's just a random one I had, a batch, and it's the flavor is insane.
Mm. I don't know if it's a single.
Ben, you have hazmat, right? Of that?
Oh, yeah.
Multiple.
Irene.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
I have multiple hazmats.
So, like, how many nudes would it take to get like one of those? Like,
Dan, I'm doing a pick in 2 weeks.
How many dick pics do you need, Vic? Or Ben?
Dan, did you hear me?
Vic.
He's doing a pick.
I actually said Vic.
I'm a hazmat?
Like,
Well, I'm gonna try and get my own barrel.
all right.
I'm going with a store, and I've pretty much already secured we can get.
All right. I mean, if you want more tip or shaft, let me know. Like, whatever.
Hey.
Katie.
I thought I was bad.
Ben, did you say you're on the 28th?
You are, Tommy.
I didn't
bad.
say when I'm
I
going.
know. I know.
I ain't gonna let
Okay.
people know.
Dumb shit.
Why?
I was just wondering because I was like,
Thank you,
my
David.
birthday. So just wondering.
Is it really? Is the 28th your birthday?
Hey,
Yeah, this month. Yep.
Darrell,
Sure
David,
is.
doesn't
Tommy?
matter. This
where,
is a,
where do you
this
find
is a
that
200.
that K bottle you were talking
The
about?
K Luke,
Yeah.
whiskey friend
What else
found
did
it
I
for
get?
me.
Okay, so
It-
The guy
What-
with
what's
really
the
big arms
distillery?
in
I mean,
Louisiana.
Oh, that was a knife. not-
It's out of
What's
Mazzano's in Ocean Springs, Mississippi.
If
It's
somebody can
Seaforth.
find me
Isn't
that
it
bottle
Southern-
of Hey Luke, let me
Are
know,
you looking
please.
for?
If
Clue-
somebody
Is
can
it-
find me that bottle,
It's
please.
Four Roses and Buffalo Trace.
I'm looking
That's
on
what it is.
Friday. I'll let you know.
Oh, mix.
I know where
Okay.
there are some. It may be batch 3. If it's batch 4, I'll let you know.
Yeah, batch
Thank
4.
you.
Like
Wait.
he sent. So Troy sent me batch 1. I think 1, 2, 3, and 4. The bottle of 4, but samples of
Oh,
1.
you can get it on
2, 3.
seal box.
This has got
Nah.
MGP.
No.
So Tommy, that's the 100 proof. This is the barrel proof. Like the 100 proof is
Yeah.
great, but like the barrel proof is what
Tommy, that barrel proof is ridiculous. It's
So-
okay.
ridiculous,
Yeah.
man.
So Darrell, you didn't mention that this does have MGP built in.
So I said Buffalo shit. I meant Four Roses MGP.
Gotcha.
Hold on, Ben.
Oh, okay.
By the way, you see this color, right? That's 51%. That's not
crazy.
even bad.
She dark.
She dark.
Yeah, all this stuff's pretty dark. They use a lot of like smaller barrels though.
Well, so
Okay.
the smaller, I found out the smaller barrels are endangered.
Mm.
Well, they're not endangered. There's going to be a lot of 30 gallons, but the 15s are
The
endangered.
30s are still good though. Driftless was doing that for a bit, and you see the flavors in.
Driftless put out something that was so they did a single barrel that was in the Ascots that won a double platinum. I don't know if you know that or not.
Was it a finish or just
No, just straight up.
probably a rye because their ryes are better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like both.
Double platinum across
No.
the board, man. Like
They're good both,
Yeah.
but the
Their
ryes.
bourbon is good, but their
I mean, I
rye.
hate to say it. I feel like I'm going the way of beer. I almost feel like I'm falling in love with these craft distilleries. Driftless.
Dude, you give me Driftless, K-Luke, and freaking K Luke sourcing, but Driftless.
Bro, you think the
Hard
Driftless
Luke.
Ryes are better than the bourbons?
Yes,
Depends on the
100%.
Oh, I agree.
think it depends on
I like Wilderness Trail Rye over the bourbon.
I agree.
I guess the only rye I've had from Driftless is the Junkies pick.
So rye at a younger age is better than bourbon. That's just how it's gonna be.
Yeah, highlight Big Bic's message.
what is LLS?
Leukemia.
Leukemia
Last
lymphoma.
man standing. It was an army thing.
Yeah, we're gonna do it on July 1st. Yeah, he.
Word.
No, I think it's ALS you were supposed to put, right? Oh, no.
No. LLS.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it is LL. Okay.
Yeah, I verified it with him.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
He's putting some hitter bottles like 4 gauge, Old Carters, Stag,
Damn.
some picks. Yeah.
I'm off that day. I'll be there.
July 1st.
And
may
yeah,
have
I mean,
drank.
like,
What day of the week is
it's for a
that?
good cause. It's on Saturday.
Okay.
So
I may have drank a little too much because I didn't read with Ed. I drank, 4. I'm thinking
It's
erectile
for erectile
dysfunction is what I saw.
dysfunction and the Leukemia Lymphoma Society.
What is that for again?
Erectile
LLS.
dysfunction.
All right. On the 1st.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they're gonna put a link up for straight to the charity. So everything's gonna go that way, and then they're gonna be checking it. Leukemia Lymphoma Society. Yeah, he just texted me. I don't know if you heard.
Got it.
I had people deal with both of those types of cancers.
But guys, I'm going to hop off
appreciate it.
live here. We have been live for almost 4 hours now. 3 hours, 45 minutes. Again, everyone, thank you so much for the super chats, the birthday wishes, the birthday to the channel, hit 4 years. Thank you, everyone. Again, you guys can stay. Everybody here can stay on chat. Thank you all so much. Much appreciated. Samples will be going out here very, very shortly. I have off the next couple of days, so I'll be able to get everything together, get it poured, and get it out to everyone. Cheers, everyone. Again, thank you for everything. It has been a blessing. It truly has to get to know everybody here in the community, who's a patron, who's not a patron. It's a blessing. Thank you all. And I will see you next Monday. Cheers, everyone. Until next time, guys. Stay dusty.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.